Good evening, everyone. Evening, and putting all our stream bot, even to Visors as well, even to Banana Buster, with the old octopuses in the chat. Yeah, Champions League tonight, USA. Thrill of a race yesterday, wasn't it? It was a great start yesterday in the Premier League. Just a lot of incidents then happened, some dodgy driving overall. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see a bit less of that tonight. We're just waiting on Black Box and VRobbie to get in. And they should be in the next minute or so, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, time penalties, they really came into play last night as well. Safety car towards the end. In fact, it came in on the last lap, the safety car. I think Mushroom crossed the line about 10th. He was reserving yesterday in the Premier League. And he got onto the podium just because of the penalties. So that is really going to come into play, I think, today. It doesn't happen so much on this game anymore in this league. The drivers top quality. But USA is one of those, isn't it? Sometimes it's a case of if you try and avoid getting the penalty, you end up spinning and losing the car completely. Even into Ariel as well. I think Ariel's passed his trial today, isn't he? So hopefully we'll see some more of Ariel in some of the leagues over the coming weeks. Even to Dylan as well. Dylan is ready on standby just in case. I think that's, yeah, Black Box just joined just on time. VRobbie has said he might be a minute or two late as he's just getting on after he's been watching the football. So that's absolutely fine. We should all be good with a full grid. Take you through that grid. At the moment we've got that Hamilton guy, which VRobbie will be in with his teammate Sam. Chalkers and Kez are in the Red Bull. Shadows reserving the McLaren today. That is an empty seat that the McLaren's. That seat is available, but Shadows is a McLaren driver, I believe, in the championship. So yeah, he's close to me in the standings actually, and he's partnering Lynx tonight. Black Box and Death Dragon, brilliant race from Death Dragon and Black Box, wasn't it, last week? Black Box obviously won in Singapore. Death Dragon picked up his best result of the season, P5. Incredible race from him. Alpine team was sloughing the siege. Started the season off so well, didn't they? Unfortunately, they've started to slip quite a bit of some DNFs. Of course, Siege actually got P4 last week. But yeah, Slough's really fallen off the pace, isn't he? He was right on the top with Black Box and Lynx with the head of him at one point. Ayub Khan reserves again that Ferrari alongside Ninda. He made his debut last week in Singapore, didn't he? Immortal then reserving in the AlphaTauri alongside Menace Max's. Arda's not racing today. Yeah, there's no Con unfortunately again for Ferrari, no Arda for AlphaTauri. Alfa Romeo's got Silly Sly Guy. Well, it was a bit of a funny race for him last week, wasn't it? He just couldn't get it going at all, could he? Kept spinning and eventually went, didn't he? But yeah, so someone didn't expect to see that from him, did we? And then we got Sully in the Alfa Romeo. And yeah, Dylan, can you just stick the make sure Cryptic has stuck the Twitter announcement in for the stream. Yeah, Sully and the Alfa Romeo team. The Alfa Romeo team beginning the season looked absolutely incredible. But they're rarely together. They're rarely both racing, aren't they? Unfortunately for them. But you know, when they do, mistakes seem to creep in. But I think they're finally looking for a decent race, aren't they? I think they got 4th and 5th back in Bahrain, but that was a while ago now. This is the team. Actually, we'll save that. We've got Jake the Slayer reserving the Williams today. That again is an empty seat. And young Tommy in the Williams. But this has team, the American team with the 2 American drivers. Epic the Animal, incredible. Three podiums in a row he's had. Epic the Animal. He's really closing up to the fight for the title, and he's got KD reserving alongside him. You heard his voice in the commentary box yesterday. Of course, he raced on Thursday. It looked like he was going to challenge for the win. Unfortunately, incident which he was not at fault for with Dan Murphy cost him potentially a win. So yeah, KD's having another pop at it tonight alongside a lot quicker drivers, obviously, but I'm sure he'll still be able to compete. So that American team in that American car at the American circuit, that should be an interesting one. Yeah, just wait on VRobbie to get in then. He's got 2 minutes and then we get going. That's Jake the Slayer's already beat me to it in a little bit in the old Discord. Just going to quickly send my own account an invite, just in case you have a stream issue, like it seems to want to do for us quite a lot at the moment. Yeah, as soon as VRobbie's in, we go. Both Ferraris keen to get going, aren't they? Yeah, I'll take you through the standings then whilst we're waiting. In terms of the standings at the moment, in the lead, and VRobbie's in, so we are all good to go. Black Box leads 23 points clear of Lynx now, so he's almost got a race victory clear of Lynx, so looking good for Black Box, isn't it? And then Silly Sly Guy 76 76 points off the lead. He's 53 off Lynx in seconds. Yeah, Silly Sly Guy, he needs to win races, and he needs to hope that the top two make mistakes, really. Epic the Animal, Sloth is on 87, 19 off Sly Guy. Epic the Animal's only 4 off Sloth, so yeah, that's a real close battle. Epic the Animal's really closing up after he had start the season. He couldn't make some races because of work, and his performance wasn't up to scratch. He'll tell you himself, as he has done in the podium interviews the last 3 weeks. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap there, 29 points down to Sam in 6th, Tommy 7th. They've just been ever so consistent. Arda's in 8th, Max in 9th, Siege and in the top half. Unfortunately, German's not been able to make next few races, so he's pulled backed out of his seat, so there are now 2 seats available. But yeah, I'm sure Keza will be looking to get some points, get himself out of the relegation zone. He's only done a few races in the league, but I'm not going to bother him too much. Won't affect his seat for next season anyway. But yeah, some drivers towards the bottom, like say Sully, Chalkers, V Robbie, I think they're 3 drivers that they're in the bottom half. They should be higher up than that. They've, you know, either from missing races or making mistakes in races. But yeah, they need to try and get some good points that they can definitely sort of achieve. McLaren 5 points clear in the constructors ahead of Aston Martin. Aston Martin really closing up after that fantastic week from last week. Alfa Romeo, despite the issues they've had, they're up in 3rd still. I think they've had a couple of good races when reserves have stepped in from as well. Haas up to 4th after, yeah, 1-2 they got in Azerbaijan, really pushed them high up. Unfortunately, Alpine have dropped down to 5th, and Alpine, they were up in P1 towards the beginning of the season, weren't they? But yeah, as we mentioned earlier, have started to slip. Yeah, at the bottom, it's Red Bull and Ferrari, the bottom 2 in the Premier League constructors, and I think that's the same for the joint constructors as well. Well, no, it's not. In fact, Red Bull have pulled off the foot of the table, but yeah, Ferrari really struggling in all leagues, to be honest. So yeah, it'd be good if they can pick up some points. Apart from League 1, Ferrari are doing really well, but apart from that, I think Ferrari in the bottom 2 or 3 of every single league. Yeah, they are. Go Sam. KD's in the comments with us, as is Luke, as is Jake, as is Black Box. Me and AC 1-2. Yeah, of course, AC Immortal is not racing the Aston Martin tonight, but he is an Aston Martin driver. And yeah, and talking of Immortal, he let me pass in the race. Immortal let me pass on Thursday, but that is because he was on the mediums, I was on the softs. So that takes us on to the next point. That the soft tyres around here are about 1.5 seconds quicker a lap, which is unbelievable. We've had no rain, have we? We had no rain yesterday, no rain the day before at all, and it looks very, very hot and sunny in the early stage of qualifying here. I obviously don't know what it's going to be like for the end of quali or during the race, but I'm sure the driver will update us on it. As Nunda's telling Luke to fall off a cliff. Well, they're best of friends, aren't they? Hashtag Wilson loves Hamilton, saying Dylan, I absolutely do not. As I'm sure everyone knows by now. Yeah, not the biggest Lewis fan. Who won the American Grand Prix last week? Ah, yeah. Dry all the way. So again, three nights in a row, we have sunny America. But yeah, we probably have got that 40-second. Oh, I'm not sure we have actually, because there's a card just now coming out, so we might not. I know we're 40 seconds in, but of course they have to select their setup and everything first, so I'm not sure we have got that quality glitch today. Hopefully that means we don't have the red light glitch as well at the start. We got a couple of weeks, didn't we? Couple of weeks where we had, oh, lights out and away we go actually, but gone back to it the last couple of weeks where we've had lights out and then well, been sat there waiting for another 10 seconds. Epic the Animal's first out. He's keen to get out the track, isn't he? Usually one and done for him in Q1. When it comes to Q3, I think last night there was only one car that went through to Q3 and started on the mediums, and that was Tango, and I think he had a spin at the start. I don't think anything was reported. Yeah, so obviously I think a lot of people will go through on the softs. Sly Guy, if he puts in a perfect lap, I think will be quick enough to get through in the mediums. But even Black Box and Lynx, I'm not sure they'll be quick enough to get through in mediums today. And Epic the Animal, not sure we'll have enough to get through in the mediums if everyone else does go to the softs, just because it's such a huge difference. You see why, all the swinging corners, you need that soft tyre grip to do your lap on in qualifying. And yeah, Sully's out on the mediums now, so he's got to try and get through Q1 on the mediums, which will be a tough ask, to be honest, but that is indicating that he's going to be going to the soft tyres in Q2, just because obviously you only get one set of mediums in qualifying. Anyway then, Epic the Animal now starting his lap. The softs are very quick compared to the mediums, Dylan saying, absolutely, 100% agree. There goes Epic the Animal then into turn 1. This is where it starts to get hard for the S's. All it takes, take a bit too much of the curb, you invalidate or you can lose it. Oh, he's making this look easy though, isn't he? That's absolutely perfect. Clip that curb, be careful when it swings into the wall. Don't go four wheels over there, it's really hard. Take a wider line, swing back in, try not to cut that corner, swoop back over, don't go four wheels wide, and don't break your rear wing like Sebastian Vettel did a couple of years ago. Down into the deep braking zone, again a very wide turn, there's a big fixture up in turn 1 of course, turns onto the straight nicely, and this is where you'll see a lot of overtaking done here. DRS zone, long straight you've got, down towards the braking zone now, long runoff area. It was used quite a lot yesterday, that American Star on turn. You can almost go four wheels over there when you're cutting the corner, there's no bounce on it, no sausage curve or anything. Clip over to meet the apex, very easy to lose the rear end here. It's kept it together nicely. Swoop wide, clip that curb, be careful not to run off. Absolutely perfect. We saw a Haas of Theo crash out there yesterday, didn't we? Haas didn't have a great best of races yesterday. Swooping around, obviously you can't overtake off the track there, you can't cut the corner like Verstappen did. It's a typical invalidation point there, but no, perfect from Epic the Animal. Turning onto the straight then, still possible to lose it from here, as we saw someone did yesterday, crossing line 1:31.3, and that is incredible there from Epic the Animal, and that will get him through, no doubt about that. Who's next on the lap then? Sully on these medium tyres is further back, Chalk is invalidated. V-Robbie's just got through sector 1, that's Carlos KD just getting out of the way. Oh, I think KD's gone wrong, yeah, KD gone wrong on his lap then, unfortunately for him. Sloth in P15, it's also invalidated. We said time penalties, invalidations, and Immortal's invalidated. He's not even... Where's he done that? He must have done that coming out the final corner. And invalidated this and next. Sly Guy's on out lap then, he's letting his teammate through. I think he might have given him a nice... Oh, he's invalidated anyway, isn't he? Oh, shame for him. V-Robbie is now in sector 2. I'm not sure, but I think it might be the next one to set a time. See Alfa Romeo's in front and Chalkers has invalidated. Yeah, it's always taking a bit too much of that curve there, V-Robbie. Oh, and he's really started. We said he'd lose the rear end for this bit, and he did quite a bit there. All it takes is a little mistake like that. It'll cost you a couple of attempts. That could be the difference when getting through or not. He's really struggling, isn't he, to control the rear end. He's putting his foot down a bit too early. Getting a bit impatient, V-Robbie. This is the invalidation corner. Now he's managed to turn it in nicely in the end. Again, taking it almost four wheels wide, just to get as much time as you can. Going back onto the straight then, and it's a 1:32.2. He's nearly a second off Epic the Animal. Not sure it might be enough. Might not be. KD, as we know, is invalidated. Epic the Animal, I think he's out of fuel, be coming to the pits. Alpha Tauri is that Immortal, he's invalidated, isn't he? Yeah, Immortal has invalidated, as we saw earlier on. Lynx is on out of Ben. We'll go on board with Sly Guy. I know he's on a lap. 24.8 through sector 1. I'm not quite sure. Epic the Animals. Oh, there's a bit of a wobble there, which we didn't see on Epic the Animals lap. So yeah, wobble from Sly Guy. Doesn't mean too much though. You know he can put it back just like that. Takes a wide exit there, going onto a straight again. Another little wobble. His teammate's going to give him a slipstream here. He's going to help him out. Look, he just wants to help his teammate get a good time, isn't he? There we go. That's really going to help him. This will gain him a couple of attempts. Now, man, he's pulled out a bit early because he caught him up so quickly, Sly Guy. But yeah, definitely get him a 10th at least. That will Sly Guy. He could do it. Oh, and yeah, he's gone a bit deep in the braking zone. And he went over that curve a bit too much. And of course, a little wobble. Sloth 7/10 off Epic the Animal at P1. Not been the tidiest laps on Sly Guy, though he has got that slipstream, so I think it'll be close to Epic the Animal's time. Oh, and again sliding. Wow. Surprised. And he's nearly losing it around that corner. He had to have a bit of correction there, because he was nearly losing it. And he hasn't it. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's really struggling, isn't he? Sly Guy's really struggling this lap. He crosses the line. He's 6/10 off Epic the Animal. He had quite a few wobbles there. Chalk has been up to P3. Yeah, it should be enough to get him through there, Sly Guy, but even still, yeah, surprising, isn't it? I thought he'd be quicker than that. Just a lot of sliding in his lap. Could do with a couple of practice laps, it looks like. Nunda's done the same thing, trying to get through on the medium tyres, isn't he? I can't see it happening, just because the gap is just so big. None of these drivers are bad enough to let someone go through on the mediums. KD, though, up in the P2. Haas 1-2 at the moment. I'd love it if it could stay like that. We see Deathbone go to P7. Yeah, him and Siege both crashed out, didn't they? Q1 last week in Singapore. Finished 4th and 5th, so again, just proves qualifying isn't everything, is it? Immortal's now going again. Yeah, he's invalidated the previous lap. Kezza's invalidated too, so I don't think we've actually got anyone on that. Oh, no, Sly Guy's not, is he? Lynx did a 1:31.8, 3 thousandths off KD. Missed him crossing the line. Yeah, I think if you're in the 131s, you should be through. You should be okay. But Epic the Animal, early on again, looking absolutely fantastic, isn't he? Looking really sharp. But yeah, the ones, Sloth might be. Oh, it's hard to call. If I say Sloth's not okay, then well, the cars in front aren't too far. I think Sloth's all right with that. Just about, but yeah, Death Dragon and Nunda are in trouble. Siege in 11th again. Qualifying doesn't tend to be. Well, he's invalidated his time. I was about to say, qualifying doesn't tend to be his best thing. Shatters, he got through last week. Did he reserve last week? He got through. He's brilliant at Singapore, wasn't he? He had fantastic pace. But yeah, Shatters have really got better on this game this season, hasn't he? He's not just consistent, but he seems even quicker now. And yeah, he's struggling through the S's. He's not got the same neat line as some of the others. I think he's half a second down than some of the quicker drivers. But yeah, Shadows, you'll see him come into play in the race, no doubt about that. Kez is a bit further up on his app. 32 viewers there, and always up for the Champions League, isn't it? Because it's simply the best at the moment, isn't it? Champions League. The race in the last 2 weeks has been incredible. And yeah, some of these drivers just insane pace, isn't it? Crosses the line, Immortals up to 8th then. 4 fountains of Fee Robbie, some really close gaps we got already. Yeah, it's not exactly a short track, is it, as well, so you might see some bigger gaps opening up. As you can see, it's over 2 seconds between 10 cars at set times at the moment. Of course, Nundas was on the mediums, that's why he's about 7/10 off 9th. But Siege on his lap, yeah, as we know, invalidated. He's going to be going again though. Shadows is one of the next ones across the line. That black box on the out lap. Kezza's about across the line. DRS open then, and he goes up to P5. That's an impressive time there from Kezza, championship driver. 1 point off the championship lead after the win he got on Thursday as well, which yeah, he weren't best pleased about and how it happened, but he got there, he got the points, and he's 1 point off the lead now, and he's proven his worth in the Champions League as well. We're about to see Mercedes cross the line. I think that's Sam just starting his lap, and it is Black Box M. Again, always saves a bit in Q1, doesn't he? Seems to say that. Seems like I say that every single day. As Sly got, well, that's nonsense, isn't it? Does he struggle at this track? Does he? Hell. 4 attempts quicker than Epic the Animal. His third lap with no soft tyres. Yeah, I think just a couple of practice laps he's had now, and that's him up there. We're in the 130s, that's incredible. I was going to do a little talk about it when we get to Q3. Do you think we'll see times in the 130s? Can we really do it? We've done it in Q1. Sly Guy's done it. So yeah, that's any doubts about whether Sly Guy's not a fan of this track? Completely out of the way, isn't it? But yeah, I've seen he has been practicing in the week. Black Box might get a bit of turbulence from Nunda, and then needs to get out of the way. Ooh. That was, I think if it was in Q3 and Black Box lost a bit of time there, I think he might have had something to say about that, but wasn't the best from Nunda. Black Box crosses the line, he's up to P2, 131.2. 3 attempts of Sly Guy. Surely he's not sandbagging this time. Sam Swift not too far off centre his time. Shadows did 133.0 by the way, and Ayub Khan did 132.7. Again, nice competitive time for him. Shadows going again, yeah, he's improved, not by much though. We're going ball with Sam Swift. Alpha Town, which is called Slime, not quite sure who that was. Must have been Max starting his lap. Sam Swift goes up to P9, 132.0. Tommy did a 132.2 early on, so yeah, V-Bobby's gone out again, just across the line behind his teammate. Yeah, that's probably because he knows he's not going to be safe with that time, V-Bobby, because we've still got Jacob Slayer, Sully and Max at set times, and there's others who improved behind. Just only 4 fountains good. V-Bobby. Sly Guy is in the pits now. It's him done. Black Box be done with his time as well. I think, yeah, top 7 in the 131s are the ones that are safety through. I don't know if Sloth's going again here. You can't absolutely say the ones... Yeah, oh, well, yeah, you can. Sloth and Sam, there you go, they're safe, I'll say it now. Sloth crosses the line, he's 4 attempts lower. I'm not sure if he was just saving up for another lap in that final sector. Oh, is Mercedes getting a bit of a slipstream for his teammate? I think he is, yeah, he's a 10th up, and there you go. Look, Sam's going to help him out here. Again, getting a little bit of a toe there, V-Rob. This could be the difference. This could be the difference between V-Robbie getting through or not. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be very grateful to Sam for that. That's the margin. So was that a Nunda? What? Nunda's in 4th. What a fantastic lap that was. Obviously put on the soft tyres. I did think, why is he going the medium? Surely he's not quick enough to get through, but he's obviously confident in himself today, isn't he? Because he has got pace, as he's just shown. P4 for Nunda, and he's safety through at that time. Oh, he's going to invalidate if he ain't careful here, V Robbie. Yeah, he went wider and then backed off, so he's not lost the time. He's back across the line, V Robbie, and he doesn't gain much time. That's what I mean, he had to back off. Gained 700, even with that slipstream, so he could still be in trouble there, V Robbie. He's going again, I think, but he might have to come in and put some fresh softs on just to get out of Q1 here. Sully's set a time, and he's only P15, Sully. I expect a higher time from him. Immortal's surely going to improve in his timing, unless he makes a mistake. Sully would expect to improve in his time as well. Menace Max hasn't set a proper time yet. I think he will do in the near future. We've got Lynx is about across the line. He's going for another practice lap by the looks of it. See, no one lose it yet, have we? No one lose. Sorry, I've just jinxed it for whoever crashes next, haven't I? But we've seen no one lose it in a big way. I think Sully is going again here, isn't he? Oh, he's struggled there. Yeah, he's coming in. I'm not sure he was going for it again. His time looked okay until he got the tank slapper on there in the final corner, or coming out the penultimate corner. Jake Desayer is coming back into the pits, or is he saved up for another lap? He is coming into the pits. Easy to crash in the pit lane here as well. It's uphill, you can easily lose traction a little bit and go straight into that wall. We had some stupid glitches last night, didn't we? Path, I think, crashed into the pit lane. It then threw his car out in the middle of the track, caused a safety car. Another one as a safety car right towards the end, but Tommy goes up to 7th, was caused by Cowie. Came in the pits, he didn't retire in the pits like we thought he did. He just came into the pits, changed his front wing, and then his car drove into a garage. That is what happened. His car just drove itself into a garage and lost its wheel, and it spat him out on track, caused a safety car. Absolutely ridiculous glitch. Never seen it before. And Max went up to P12, by the way, so yeah, that's thrown V Robbie down another place, so he's definitely in trouble. Sam across the line, he's up to P8. Exact same time as Keza. I love to see that when they set the exact same time. But it's not happened for a while, but yeah, Sam's with the exact same time as Keza. Sam is ahead though, they're both through, so it shouldn't matter. We've never seen it where someone's gone through and someone's gone out from setting the same time though. I'm sure there'd be heartbreak if that was to happen. Yeah, Max and P12 definitely not safer, is he? And V Robbie's going to have to come out again. Immortal then in P14. So Alpha Tauri looking... Yeah, both looking a bit of danger at the moment, aren't they? Especially with Sully and Siege, both on their outlaps as well. Of course, last season I think Sully and Siege were 4th and 5th, weren't they, where they finished in the standings, so yeah, they're obviously towards the bottom. Don't get me wrong, there was no black box last year, there's no Epic the Animal, there's no drivers like that, of course. But so it's definitely got harder this year, but even still, you'd expect Siege and Sully to be a little bit higher than where they are at the moment. He's Immortal then. It's been an alright lap. I haven't been keeping an eye on the time, just been watching them go round, to be honest, so I'm not sure exactly how quick it's going to be. Avoids any invalidation. He's about to come onto the final corner. There we go, nice exit as well. He's about to cross the line more. He's up to 12, just ahead of his teammates. So again, it does push V Robbie down again. I wonder if V Robbie's going to have to come out, obviously. But oh, and Chalkers is going to give Siege a bit of a slipstream. Is Chalkers on that? I think he is. Yes, the Siege might get. Well, they're minding. It's not going to help following him in sector 1, is it? 30. Oh, yeah. 30 years going to make him lose it a little bit. Sly Guy's out of the track again. So he's Black Box doing more practice laps, and yeah, you can see he's starting. Yeah, he's lucky not to invalidate their Siege, but he can't get the right line when he got a car right in front of you. Yeah, he's only 2 tenths down Siege because of it. I think he might be on fresh softs as well, and yeah, he's really struggling this lap. You see how much he's fallen back from the chalkers, and he's backed off. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why they got so close to each other. And V Robbie has retired in the pits, and he's chancing it. Oh, well, he's lucky that Siege has made a mistake on his lap. Sully's just started out 1 minute 16 left to go. So unless there's a time glitch there, it should be on their final lap now. Yeah, they're all out, aren't they? Everyone is out on the track. Sloth isn't. I think Sloth should be okay though now V Robbie's retired. I don't think Alpha Tauri are going to do too much more anyway, so they've already set a lap. And these tyres and Ayub Khan's just invalidated there, running over that corner. Can he get back in time? Can he get back in time? He only needs 3 tenths to put himself through Ayub, so it's definitely doable. Shadows is 4 tenths up as well as he's in the final sector, so it's doable for him as well. Chalker's on that further in front. Alpha Tauri getting away, and there's an Alpine, which as we know is Siege, that's invalidated, so Shadows is going to be next. one to set a time. Obviously, Chalkers might be. No, I don't think he's improved. He's still in P10, Chalkers. Here goes Shadders then. He needs to find 6 temps. What can he do? He finds 4 temps. He's up to 16th Shadders. I think that might be him done. Aston Martin's going to be next. Is that Death Dragon? It is Death Dragon. Can he improve his time? He's up to 16th now as well, just behind Siege. They're not improving by much, are they? Black Box, I think, is it? I'm not sure if he improved, if he was just on out lap. Yellow flag as a Red Bull. Is that just a Red Bull getting out of the way? I think it is. It's Chalkers just getting out of the way by looks of it. No, we don't need to see if he's got damage or not, because Ayub Khan, can he get to... No, he's not got a checker flag in time, so there's no quali glitch at all. No timing glitch at all today. Ayub's going to be starting last. Jake the Stays. Actually, no, it's Sully. What can Sully do? Sully's out. By 9,000, Sully is out. Jake the Slayer then. Oh, he's 9,000 up, but he's gone really wide coming to the final point. He only gets up to P18. So that, I think that's it. No, Death Dragon's up. Death Dragon's going again, and I think Shadders is going again as well. But they've not been improving by much. It's so close down the bottom. It's so close towards the bottom. But none of them are improving enough in the end. And V Robbie, I think he's taken a gamble. That's really worked for him in the end. Siege is going again as well. No, he's not. Siege is 2.2 seconds down to Siege. He might be a sitting duck there. Death Dragon only needs to find 0.0. He needs to find a quarter of a tenth there. Death Dragon. Shadders only needs to find 2 tenths. Oh, but he's down his time and he's done Shadders. So Shadders is going to be out. It's only Death Dragon. He's a tenth up. Can he knock Siege out? At the moment, it's looking like he will. Will these tyres start to wear off though, coming out this final sector? This is where they really need grip. They really need grip to pull to this inside line. He's just about done it all right through here. Immortals improved, keep it validated. He's done really well here, Death Dragon. I think he's going to do it. Can he get himself through the Q2? It's a little bit wide. I think he's okay. He's done it. Death Dragon's done it. He lost a tiny bit of time in sector 3, but he's got just enough to get ahead of Siege. Tiny margins in the end. That's a fantastic battle. We usually get a really anticlimactic end, don't we, when it's Q1. Couple end up retiring, couple invalidate right at the beginning of laps, but all of them set their times in the end. And that was a really close battle towards the bottom. Fantastic battle there. V Robbie did the right thing in the end. Death Dragon's the one that gets through. And then Siege, Sully, Slayer, Shadders, all the S's are out, aren't they? And then Ayub Khan's there as well. Unfortunately, he did invalidate and didn't get there on his final run. But yeah, it's a fantastic battle there for qualifying. Hopefully it's a good sign of things to come. Same time as we got Q3 yesterday, so Jake. Not exactly the same time, surely. Jinxing Pete was my job, Jake. Yeah, absolutely, Mushroom. Nunda feels great around this track, faster than Black Box in Sector 1. Oh, he'll tell you that he's been sandbagging. He will. But, yeah, that top 3 looking pretty good. But apart from the top 3, it's very close. Don't forget, Epic the Animal did his one run very beginning of the session. So he's definitely got more pace in the bag than that. Lynx, I'm not too sure. We know qualifying's not really his thing. KD, I'm not sure if he's got more pace than that or not. I think he will have. Yeah, just trying to identify who else may have. Yeah, Death Dragon, he'll be very happy with that because there's no quali bans, all 20 set, no crashes either, all 20 set fantastic times, and Death Dragon managed to genuinely get through, and he'll be very happy with that. It's brilliant to see all 20 set in top times. You rarely see that. It's usually always one person that wants to start last or has a quali ban or something like that. So really good to see. Great start. In terms of this season anyway, for the Champions League pole positions, Sly Guy has had 6, so when he's turned up, he gets pole position. That's usually how it goes. If he's racing, he usually gets pole. I'm not sure, but I think he's only done 6 or 7 races this season. I don't know if he's got pole in every time he's raced. Black Box has got 2. There's 1 for Lynx, 1 for Sam, 1 for Epic. So yeah, the top 4, the big 4 at the moment, they are Sly Guy, Black Box, Lynx and Epic the Animal. It wouldn't surprise me if one of them went out here. At least one of them. Depends if they want to start the softs. I think everyone is going to have to commit to the softs. I think you'll see all 10 cars go through on the soft tyres. That's just the Epic the Animal's already out. You might see some go out in the soft straight away just to do a banker lap. You might see some go out in the soft just to try and do one lap and get through straight away. But my prediction is see all 10 go through on the softs. Sly Guy, if he sets a perfect lap, he's quicker than everyone else. There's no let's beat around the bush. You know, he's the quickest if he sets the perfect lap. But as you see when he was sliding, if he does that on his medium run, then he won't get through. So it's interesting. And of course, if he does go for medium tyres at the start of the race, he will get swamped by Black Box and Lynx, whoever's starting right behind him, even if he does go on to get pole position, because the softs will be over a second and that quicker at the beginning. And yeah, he's not that much quicker than the rest. But first one out on the track is an Alfa Romeo, and that is Sly Guy, of course, because Sully is out. So we'll see what he does. We don't know if it's a scrub run or not, but we'll soon see. If he's using his deployment, he might completely go for the lap on these scrubs, and then we'll stop towards the end as Harding beginning of Q2. It's my worst bit of the weekend, personally, beginning of Q2, because you just don't really know what's going on. I wish there was a graphic that told you what tyres they're on, or if you could have a team radio, that'd be good. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it's definitely a scrub run. Definitely a scrub run. I think it's just he's invalidated his time before he even started the lap. Lynx on the softs. Not using his deployment, so that's not a genuine run there from Lynx. What about Immortal? It might be. This might be a genuine run. But in case it is, we'll watch it put the animal, because I've got a feeling this could be a genuine run, and he could be going to start on the soft tyres here. Amazing stat this season from this league. Everyone has finished in the top 5. Everyone that's racing tonight has finished in the top 5 in at least one race this season. And that's only 12 races. That's an incredible stat, apart from Nunda. Sorry, Nunda. I know he's listening. But yeah, he's the only one not to have finished in the top 5 this season. Death Dragon the Siege rounded that stat off last week with brilliant performances. Yeah, Nunda's finished 8th. He's towards the bottom of the stands. He has finished 8th 4 times. Italy, Austria, Britain and Azerbaijan's finished 8th this season. But soon if he can improve on an 8th, I'm sure that's what he'll be looking at today. Top 5 might be a bit of an arse, but you saw his pace in Q1. If he can keep it together in the race and his internet can keep it together, he can definitely do good things. Is the race dry? It is a dry race. Well, forecast says rain Q3 now, Ninda's saying. That's interesting. That's really interesting. And what's happened to Sly Guys? He's spun. I don't know if he's spun or if he's just... Well, he can't be getting out of the way like that. I think he's had a spin there, Sly Guy, in his scrub run. You don't get... I mean, he's getting out of the way and then his lap. But he's got out of the way for Epic the Animals. So let's see. If Lynx is a 130, that is just, as we know, a scrub run. Epic the Animal. Does he back off? Does he back off on his time? He's not, is he? He's going for it. It's a 131.1. Again, it's a couple attempts up to 130s, but Menace Max again. I think it's a scrub run. Keza is not a scrub run, and Keza's only a few attempts off Epic the Animal. But yeah, both of those two that you get through on those times. Epic the Animal definitely. Well, I think Keza should be all right going through on that time as well. I'd be surprised if it's not okay. KD then, I think he's going slow. So yeah, he's gone for an extra preparation that, unless again it's a scrub run. He started his hot lap though, so he set that time. Obviously it's just a slow time. Lynx is on his way back from pits. Yellow flags if the car getting away. Chalkers. No, he's invalidated. Yeah, I think it's a scrub run from Chalkers. Immortal, scrub run. Sly Guy, as we know, scrub run. So yeah, not much going on now, is there? Sam's done that time. He's done the medium time again. That's a genuine lap from Sam as well. And he's 2.2 off Epic the Animal. And that, I know you say, surely it's not a scrub run, but it is. Surely it's not a genuine run, but it is, because 2.2 seconds off work checks out, because lap. The time difference is about 1.4 seconds. The drivers can see on their screens when they flick over to medium soft what the time difference is. It might be different, but on Thursday it's 1.4 seconds. So he's only really 8 tenths off Epic the Animal if he was on the softs, and that checks out really with their pace of late. So yeah, there's no way anyone would be getting through in the mediums unless, I say, Epic the Animal is not even trying. Black Box, Lynx, I doubt they can get through in the mediums, but it might be silly to doubt them. Sly Guy, it's possible to get through in the mediums. It's possible. Definitely possible. But as you saw though, in Q1, first to last was separated by 1.7 seconds, which is really close to separate the whole grid. And if the gap between softs and mediums is 1.4, then it's really going to be a struggle for Sly Guy to get through in the mediums. Even if that... Oh, he did have a crash. He's got no front wing, Sly Guy. He's obviously a lucky boy then, isn't he? He was saying KD got the third then. He's not got quite the body pace, is he? Of his teammate. Which you wouldn't expect, really, because Epic the Animal is an absolute animal, isn't he? It's a great time from Keza saying it is a fantastic time, absolutely. I'm surprised if not Epic is first out on track. Saying didn't. V-Robbie's on a lap, he's just started it. Only 4 cars out on the track. I think Black Box has just made that 5. Sly Guy's over to the medium tyres. So Sly Guy's going to have to go out pretty quick, because if it's not enough on the medium tyres, he's going to have to come back in and stick the softs on, because I'm sure as V-Boy's invalid, he's just turning too early and gone forwards over. You see that happening a mile off. And then there's just started that, then the other cars further in front. We've got Max, who's now on the soft tyres, 2 lap old softs for him. Again, I think it's just a scrub run he's on. He wants to start on 3 lap old softs, surely. KD is the other one. Yeah, he's not on a lap load, you can see he's not using his deployments. Yeah, not much going on, but we'll keep our eyes on Nunderland. We say there's not much going on, we'll end up missing something big, won't we? Yeah, Nunder, incredible pace in Q1. It's just not been his season, unfortunately, that's it. Like I say, it's towards the bottom when it comes to the standings, but can he start to have a good second part of the season? Of course, this is round 13 now. It's crazy to think we've only got 7 races left after this. Gone so quick, isn't it? Gone incredibly quick. But Nunderland into the braking zone. It's only going to be about a few weeks before we start getting the award votes out for driver of the season and things like that. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Nunder in the Ferrari. We said Ferrari need points to begin the session as well, didn't we? Because at the bottom of the constructors, bottom of the joint constructors by a long stretch as well. I think they picked up some points yesterday. Potstuff picked up some points, didn't he? Let's see what Nunder can do for them now. Can he get it close to that Keza time? Can he get it right in that mix with Keza and KD? That'd be good if he can. Back across the line. Yes, he can. He's right in the middle of them. Pulled that quite well. Yeah, Max is in the pits. He was on a scrub run. V-Bobby's going for another lap. Black Box on the soft tyres. It's a bit late to go for a scrub run, so yeah, I think he might be genuinely going for this. I think that's him committing to start on the soft tyres as well. Lynx is out on the medium, so is Chalkers, and they've not set proper times yet. So they're copying Sly Guy. I just don't think Sly Guy needs a monstrous lap to get through on the mediums. But Lynx and Chalkers, I just can't see it happening. Especially if I've already seen like the top 4 guys. Oh, Jesus Christ! Didn't realise that was his teammate then to the end. It weren't the best of a slipstream from Death Dragon, but sure it gave Black Box a bit of a scare, but all intentions were good. I'm sure Black Box wouldn't have been thinking that if he had no front wing on the end of it. Yeah, it's been a tidy lap for Black Box. He wouldn't have gained too much on that slipstream he got just because he was a bit too close, wasn't he? He had to pull out in the end from it, so yeah, not too sure, but nonetheless, this has been a tidy lap from Black Box, and yeah, if he's setting a genuine lap on the softs, he should be through. Perfect when he pulls the car in there, so easy to just run a bit wide. Oh, it's easy to run wide out the final corner. P1 for Black Box, 131.0, still not in the 130s for Black Box or Epic the Animal, but they're through. That's all that matters at this stage. And we've just seen V-Robbie got to P5, second lap on those soft tyres. Soft medium is doable at the stretch. I could have done that the other day, but it does really start to get slippery, and you start to lose a lot of grip if you're doing the soft medium strategy. It is tough. Immortal across the line, got to 7th, that's on the soft tyres. Got an Alpine next, it's going to be Sloth. Comes out the final corner, crosses the line, Sloth's up to 8 as well. I can't see him getting through in that. Sly Guy's on the medium tyres. This will be a real show of what he can do. Where's he going to go? He's 9th. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not. You're not going to get through in the mediums. Absolutely no way. Chalkers comes in the pits. Lynx might as well do the same. You're not getting through in the mediums. It's absolutely no chance. I don't know if Lynx has backed off already, but it's pointless setting his lap. And look, it's come over cloudy, isn't it? So I wonder if the rain's on its way. Yeah, Lynx can't even get through that corner on the medium tyres. This is the just come in the pits. If it starts raining soon, Lynx, he's in trouble now. What's he gonna? He'll go up to 10th. Yeah, but absolutely not going to get through that unless it's about to rain straight away. And then he gets. Yeah, but Tommy's already there. Death Dragon has invalidated, so the only hope for Sly Guy to go through in the medium is that he starts peeing down any minute, because Tommy's going to set this time and be ahead of both Sly Guy and Lynx. There we go, up to P9, 3/10 clear of Sly Guy. They need to race back to the pits. Chalkers in the pits as well. Yeah, Chalkers did the right thing, didn't he? He came into the pits on his lap. I don't know if he made a mistake on his lap, but or he just realised that he's not going to get through in the mediums. Yeah, this is the only track where it's this bad. There are some tracks like Azerbaijan, it's a long track, but even that is nowhere near the difference in grip round here on the soft and the medium. Like I say, these corners like this, you need the soft tyres for your car to survive. So look, even with the soft tyres, you feel like losing it sometimes. And yeah, when it got to, I think I did 12 laps on the soft tyres, and Max has retired in the pits, so he's calling it quits. For qualifying, Max is going to be out. You really start struggling, but you're going to get swamped if you start in the mediums. You're in a good place if you start 11th, by the way, because everyone in the top 10 is going to be on new softs. You can start, and Sam's retired as well, so Sam and Max opting to start next to each other on the track. I think they are mates, aren't they? But yeah, choosing to start next to each other. They're both going to be out. Lynx and the Sly Guy both need to go and put some soft tyres on. Lynx needs to hurry himself up. He's going again, Lynx. He's not going to get through. He's backed off. He's backed off already. So Lynx is... So he's chosen to go out here, Lynx. He's chosen to start 13th. Because I'm sure Chalkers and Death Dragon, once they set time, Death Dragon, they'll go ahead of him. Death Dragon here now then. That's across the line. He's only up to 12th. He's 6 thousandths off Lynx. Death Dragon's really struggled on that lap then. Really struggled. 1.7 off the lead. So yeah, it was a gap. As we've seen, who's that that's just gone up? Is that Immortal just got to P5. Great time there from Immortal. Not sure we even need to do it really. Sly Guy, he's still sat in the pits. Is he coming out? Is this Sly Guy and Lynx choosing to start? Choosing to go out here? To start on the soft, to start on fresh mediums further back at the beginning of the race. It's not, like I said, it's not a bad strategy, because you can sit in 11th and 12th. They can sit in 11th and 12th for the whole race, well, not the whole race, but for the first few laps, because the top 10 on the U-Soft, they'll still pull away at the start. Let them battle it out, and then just wait till the time is right, and then come the end of the race, stick the soft tyres on, and they'll be miles quicker. But it was quite obvious a long time ago that they're not going to get through on the medium tyres. Yes, Sly Guy has retired then, so might not be on pole position today. Lynx is obviously out. Sam and Menace Max are out. Death Dragon then, he is up on his time. He needs to find 4 tenths of Sly Guy. So Chalkers, Sly Guy could be saved by Chalkers if he makes a mistake on his run here, but he's in sector 3 and it's all looking good so far for Chalkers. Hello Lucy, evening. In-game Jeff told you can't wait to have 2 home races next year, saying Epic the Animal. Yeah, of course, Miami next year as well. Looking forward to that. Be brilliant. Get KD back on the old comms for that as well. I'm sure that was nice having an American commentator yesterday, so they actually know what they're talking about when it comes to this track. Chalkers crossed the line, he's up to P5. That's it. We're all done already. There's other people on that, but as you can see, the bottom 5 are done. Sly Guy and Lynx opting to go out then, starting 11th and 12th, not even close to getting through as we predicted. I might have been a couple of people calling me mad, saying there's no way they'd get through, but in the end it was pretty clear. The time is 3 tenths off Tommy's time. The softs and mediums, just huge gap round here. The Sly Guy will start 11th, Lynx will start 12th. That might be where they wanted to start. Well, it clearly was, because they didn't bother going out on the softs. But yeah, Black Box and Epic the Animal. It looks like the pole battle, doesn't it? But if one of them makes a mistake, Miller's right there. We've seen it so many times this season. And we've said it looks like it's going to be the same people going for the pole battle, but they've not set a time in their final run. Not set that final time and invalidated it, and then someone else has, and the track's obviously got quicker. Like, I think it was when Sam got his part, he got second Azerbaijan as well, Sam, didn't he? That was a case like that. But Death Dragon unfortunately couldn't get time set on the soft. Sam and Max opted in to go out as well. So yeah, Death Dragon I'm sure overall will be happy with starting 13th, although I'm pretty sure he'll be a bit disappointed with the lap he set in the end. Still got Chalkers, he's just on in that. Nunda's just showing off. No, I think he's coming in as well. We'll try and save those tyres. I know you say, oh, hurry up, because they're going to slow drive around, but they are in control of the car on their race tyres, so they don't want to speed it around, because these are the tyres they're starting the race on. They entitled to go as slow as they want, and personally I'd be going even slower just to save my tyres for the race start. But yeah, that's why it's taken a while to get Q2 done, but now they're all in the pits and we've got checkered flag on everyone. We should all be good to move on. Yeah, Lynx 6,000 clear of Death Dragon. That's important as well, because Sly Guy and Lynx, the only problem is there's going to be scraps between the top 10 all on the soft tyres at the start. They'll be quicker than Sly Guy and Lynx, as you can tell by the time set here. They will be quicker, and they've got to watch out as well though. If Death Dragon starts on the soft tyres, or Sam starts on soft tyres, then yeah, Sly Guy and Lynx might be under pressure from behind. But it's going to make for a really interesting race, because two of the title fighters, Sly Guy and Lynx, 11th, 12th, and Black Box and Epic the Animal, at the moment looking good for 1-2, aren't they? But we'll see what happens, and there's obviously talk of there being rain as well in Q3, so we will see what happens. Hey Granny472, thank you for the follow, number 1020. Black Box saying, am I missing something here, or have they just messed up going P11 12? Well, I was saying throughout the session, if Black Box was listening, it was clear that they won't be able to get through in the mediums, because it's so much of a difference between the soft and the mediums. But so yeah, I'm pretty sure Sly Guy and Lynx have just chosen to start 11th and 12th, which, you know, there's been races before. There's been quite a few races this season where there has been incidents at the start. So they might just be trying to stay out of trouble and go for the softs at the end. But yeah, it surprised me anyway. And another new follower, thank you to Elliot 5276276, follower number 1021. Wow, that's brilliant. Getting there, aren't we? Yeah, so Q3's going in. Yeah, risky if there's a safety car. This is what I mean. If there's a safety car early on, then the top runners on use softs can pit, can't they? But then at the same time, if they do pit early on, then Sly Guy and Lynx can stay out and put away. It can work either way. We've seen Dan Murphy in the championship. He's 1 point clear, leading the championship. Yes, he's quick, but he starts last every race. So it really doesn't qualify on this game. Doesn't matter. And they've got to hurry up. These have really got to hurry up, because it's starting to rain. This might be a quick qualifying session. This might be a case of set your first lap as quickly as you can, and then all is done. V-Robbie's got to hurry up out the pits, otherwise the track's going to get too wet. Could be a case of whoever's first across the line gets pole position. At the moment, young Tommy, they're going to be racing around their out lap, because it's probably only a few minutes before it starts to get heavier, and then we end up on the inters. I'm going to get a pole position pilot, and Tommy's letting cars pass. Why? Come on, go Tommy. He needs to go and get his lap set. I'm trying to get this pole position pole out, but typing and trying to watch the stream at the same time is hard. We're going to put with Sloth, because he's now the first one out, isn't he? You want to get there as soon as he can to try and get his lap set first. So I thought everyone would, to be honest, but clearly not. We'll stick Sloth in for the pole position pole, just because he's first out on the track. We'll stick Sloth there, and we'll stick the home favourite KD in it too. You've got 3 minutes to get your votes in. Get your votes in now. Who do you think's going to get pole position? Black Box and Epic Animal, the only two here that have got pole position so far this season, because Sam, Sly Guy and Lynx all out in Q2, so it might make for something different here. We could have a very interesting second row at the very least. But all it takes is a mistake on this lap. It's so easy to slide at this track, especially for the S's in Sector 1. Never mind with it starting to rain. But if this rain starts to get heavier, this might be the only chance they get. If they invalidate here, they might be buggered. We might see a surprise pole position. We could see someone new on pole position for the first time this season. Sloth started his lap. Tommy's pretty close behind. And already the air already sliding a little bit, aren't they? The grip, they're going to really struggle for grip. I think you'll see a spinner somewhere. I'm pretty sure you'll see a spinner. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at the moment. Yeah, V-Robbie he's further back, isn't he? So the rain gets... Oh, and Sloth's invalidated. That's a really poor mistake from Sloth. Really poor mistake from Sloth, invalidating there. 4 wheels over. He needs to race around and get another time set. Hopefully he's put enough fuel in, because he might not have time to come in the pits before it starts. Peeing it down. Black Box a favourite pole position. Wow, it surprised me. Epic Animal's got 2 votes, 1 for Sloth KD, 4 for Black Box at the moment. And Sloth's really helping out Tommy here, isn't he? They're probably in a party together, and Tommy's offering money. But yeah, Tommy's getting a good toe there off Sloth, isn't he? Let's have a quick look further back. Oh, he's invalidated. Oh, that's Sloth, isn't it? Yeah, only Sloth's invalidated his time so far. Back on board with Tommy. Turns in nice. This is where it's going to get a bit greasy, because there's slower corners you've got to be careful to accelerate out of. This one here in particular. And he's done it well, Tommy. Yeah, I think that's so light at the moment, the rain. It's getting dried up instantly when it hits the ground. Brakes in the clouds still, the sun's still trying to shine through. It's not too bad, is it? Tommy's going to cross the line, and I think the times will be slightly slower than the 132s. but we'll see. Tommy's about to cross the line. It is. Oh, it's a 1:32.3. Let's see where's Black Box. Black Box is next to come out the corner. Immortal second. Black Box goes P1. He's only 6 tenths fast slow. Where's Epic the Animal? Epic the Animal's now come out the final corner. Keza goes up to P2. He's 4 tenths slower. Epic the Animal's next. Can he get pole? Yes, he can. He's 3 tenths clear to pole position. Chalkers is next. What can Chalkers do in the other Red Bull? Only 6 for Chalkers and KD's up to P4. Ferrari next to Nunda. And he's up to P3, Nunda. So there we go. That top 3 doesn't surprise us at all. Sloth the only one to have invalidated, who is going again now. And V-Robbie's a bit further back after being late to set his lap. So yeah, the times there have been affected slightly by the dampness of the track. I'd say we were close to 130s, weren't we? So yeah, they probably lost half a second. But it's like the track is, I think it's only going to get worse, isn't it? I'm not sure, I've not heard a full weather update, but usually when it's starting to rain it just gets worse in this game. V-Robbie's up to 7th. Yeah, Sloth, we'll see. And Tommy's repaying the favour with that toe, isn't he? He's Tommy up in the 6th, that definitely helped him get ahead of V-Robbie and possibly even Immortal. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Yeah, I think Black Box wins the pole position pole. But at the moment, he's over 2 tenths off Epic the Animal, isn't he? He only got 2 votes, Epic the Animal. And yeah, it's getting darker, isn't it? It looks like it's getting darker, so this could be done. This could be the pole position all done. And they're going for back-to-back laps. I think some of them are, aren't they? The Black Box is going for it again. I don't know whether he's racing just to get back in the pits to put some new fresh boots on. But no, he's going for the time, isn't he? Can he improve? He's not going to improve, is he? No, he's not. He's over a tenth down. So yeah, Nunda's sliding. Yeah, I think we could be done here. Yeah, it's coming over a lot cloudier, a lot darker. You might see cars even retiring the pits now. Yeah, Sloth knows. He knows. He went up to P6, by the way, on his time, Sloth. So that's not bad, is it? We missed that as he come across the line. So it might just be racing to get back to the pits to possibly put some more fresh softs on. But I just don't think there's time. Quali Prov ended already, saying Granny. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Unless it miraculously dries up. But yeah, I can't see that happening somehow. I don't know. Yeah, V-Robbie's in the, yeah, he's sliding coming to the pits. It's too damp now. Immortal's invalidated. Black Box invalidated. Be shocked if anything changes now in terms of the top 10. It looks like this is going to be it. Because even if the rain is at the same speed, the track's all the time getting wetter. When it first has a few drops, and so the track is that warm, it just instantly dries it up. But once it's been doing it for a good 10 minutes or so, start to see a bit of dampness form. You can see the track already, and you can just see where the cars are sliding. And if there's one track you don't want to be on slick tyres when it's damp, it's probably this track, because as I've already mentioned, the sliding round is bad enough. And yeah, Black Box going to come in the pits to join everyone else, and yeah, sliding coming to the pits as well. Immortal's the only car on that track, and he's now going to change that. The Kez has gone out again. One more fresh soft, as has KD. Hey, the rain's not got heavier, has it? It's definitely not got heavier at any point throughout the session, so yeah, they are going again, aren't they? Yeah, there's still potential there. There's still potential to set times. It's just going to take a really gutsy lap, isn't it? So no one's retired in the pits, which a lot of the time they do. When Epic the Animal, America, yeah, he's retired. So he's confident. Epic the Animal's confident. He's got that pole position. He's retired in the pits, so he thinks it's just getting wetter and wetter out there. Everyone else is going out the track maybe just hoping. I mean, what have they got to lose at the end of the day? What have they got to lose going out again? You might argue an extra set of soft tyres if there's going to be a safety car towards the end of the race. Yeah, Mortal's retired as well. So yeah, I think someone might be hoping a bit more than thinking it's going to get quicker on the track. Sensible thing is to retire, I think, and then save an extra set of soft tyres for the race in case they're needed, which again this season with this game there is usually at least one safety car in the race, isn't there? Obviously last night was on the last lap, so we'll see. But on this out lap, Kezza's looked pretty solid, isn't he? It's just obviously not using the deployment. As soon as you stick the hot lap on, it's then a different story. You start losing the rear end, you start sliding a lot more. But KD followed by Kezza start their laps. Epic the Animal might be sat here thinking, oh, Hang on a minute. Or is he sat there thinking, what on earth are you doing? We'll see. He is in the comments. And it is a dry race, as he's confirming, yeah, as we already know. And yeah, look, yeah, oh, he's no grip. 6 temps down. Yeah, this is it. It's all done, isn't it? Let's have a look at KD. Further behind. I'm not sure what his first sector time was, but I don't think it was too much better than Kez's. Again, Black Box out the pits. We said we could be on for a surprise 3rd place, and yeah, we did say Nunda could be up for that as well, and he's sat there in 3rd at the moment, isn't he? But it's all looking rather rosy for Epic the Animal, isn't it? And for KD and the Hess team. Look at that, Keza and KD. They're talking about how much of a similar place they are to each other. And look, they're 4th and 5th. Obviously both championship drivers racing in the 3rd tier. And they're up 4th and 5th in the Champions League. Chalkers has crashed. Chalkers has crashed. We can't go on board to see it. There's no car anywhere near. But Chalkers has crashed. And again, he had nothing to lose. There's only going to be P10 anyway, so it doesn't make a difference really. And no, KD's going to join him, I think. Spinny and bye-bye to your front wing. It's all done here, guys. Epic the Animal looks like he's on pole position. Again, you can never say with this game because you never know what it's going to do. But yeah, it's looking all done, isn't it? Sloth's only a 10th down in sector 1. It's only just over a 10th down. Potential for improvement. No, he hasn't wobbled accelerating onto the straight either, so you never know. We're still nowhere near having wet tyres. It'll be really awkward if we got like this in a race. Obviously we're not having this in the race today, it's full dry, but there's a race tomorrow where the conditions are like this in the race. That'd be absolutely horrible. And there we go, Sloth 6 temps down now. Yeah, there we go, yeah, officially saying, I should have said it a while ago. Black Box said it about 10 minutes ago. It's pole position for Epic the Animal. 7 temps, unlucky when he's 7 temps slow in the Q2 time. Yeah, I think Epic the Animal's good half a second slow as well, or 4 temps, but yeah, it's just that dampness, isn't it? Of course, there possibly might have been a error on the lap from some of the drivers or whatever, but as you can see, Black Box and Epic the Animal did it closer, so I think it was a case Epic the Animal obviously set a better time than Black Box did. It's a big pressure situation as well, because you know you've probably only got 1 lap to do it. The rain is intensifying now as well, but like I say, they're going to stay out on the track. They've got to be good, saying Epic the Animal. I hope it is, and best of luck everyone saying Dylan. Oh, migrating host, what the fuck? Jake the Slayer has left the session. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not this. Why does it do it? At least not done it in the middle of quali. Fucking game. Yeah, it's me that's gone. Yeah, I know. Don't know why. Ever since Jake started hosting it. Oh, it's not going to let me join it. It's going to stick on joining session, isn't it? Oh, hang on a sec. Is it letting me join here? Jesus Christ. Just let me join without having to... No new lobby KD as it stands. It will let me join spectate in a second, just once it's gone off the qualifying results. Usually it freezes on joining session, doesn't it? I don't know why it's doing that. My internet's always full bar. It's happened a couple of weeks. Only ever tends to be on a Saturday though. It must be something to do with Jake hosting it. Right, there we go. I can spectate now. Yeah, that's the thing. We used to get Siege to host because his internet is strong. Jake the Slayer will tell you himself his internet's not strong at all. But we've had this before where the driver has hosted it. If the host gets kicked, they can't join back. That tends to happen quite a lot. I can't ask a driver to host a lobby for me now because if they get kicked and they can't join back, that's not fair. So that's why we have to have some... I know Jake is a driver, but he's just a reserve, so we have to ask a reserve. So usually it's him or Bradfield, whoever comes in. Bradfield's can't make every Saturday, so... But yeah, we're back in. Brilliant. How long for, I don't know, but don't mind it if it kicks us a couple of times and it lets me join back straight away. That's not a problem. It's when you have to shut the app down, restart the lobby, restart the stream, and all that bullshit. That annoys me. But yeah, we're a go. There we go. Wow. Shocker. As we know, this game is dominated by stupid old Codemasters, isn't it? They don't know what they're doing. Good luck, saying Ramsell. Haas double podium, saying Ramsell. Well, they did better than that. They did a double podium, but they did a 1-2, didn't they, in Azerbaijan. Of course, KD is reserved for Anden tonight, who got that second on that occasion. As you can see, yeah, as we said, top 10 all start on the softs, as we predicted at the beginning of the session as well. It always was going to look that way. Everyone else is on the medium tyres towards the bottom, fresh medium tyres, apart from Siege in 16th on the softs. So he's got to look to soar through the field, as will Shadows, who's in P19. So, yeah, Siege will be looking to get past Max and Sam straight away, off the line if he can, maybe even Death Dragon down into turn 1. But then, of course, the difficult part for Siege to make his strategy work is that he's going to have to try and get past Sly Guy and Lynx. Of course, like I said, Siege's tyres will be 1.4 seconds quicker. It'll be a similar pace to Sly Guy and Lynx at the start of the race. It's just if he can't get past him, he's going to get held up a bit. But as the race goes on, it was lap 6 or 7, I think, my teammate let me pass. So I was on Thursday, I was on 7 lap old softs, and Immortal let me through. So even still then, they were quicker when they got to 7 laps of soft tyres. The turnover was probably about lap 9 or 10. But it was easy to lose it. If I took my eye off the ball at all, then I could have lost it so easily. You've got to be so concentrated around this track. Concentration level's got to be on the next level, especially going through sector 1. As you mentioned earlier, time penalties as well. Time penalties going to come into this, especially if there's safety cars towards the final quarter of the race. Catty Gamer, please have video source default resolution. I don't know, I have a clue what that is, to be honest, but I'm sure someone from the tech team of PBE will instruct me after the race. I might be called the owner of the thing, but when it comes to technology, I do not have a Scooby-Doo. I just stream it and say what I see, simple as. And what I can see now is 20 cars lining up on the grid for the USA Grand Prix. I'll turn this off just so you can see more what's going on. I like to keep the standings up low at the start, just because you can actually see where people are moving about. Here we go then. We got lights. Are the cars revving up low? They are. It's lights out, and away we go, and it's a good start from the front too. They pull away nicely. Nunda's got out to best of start, so let's go towards the front. Look, Epic the Animal's clear down into turn 1, isn't he? In the lead. Black Box in second. Nunda's gone really wide. A couple of cars have gone really wide. It's a really wide run into turn 1, of course. Top 2 are pulling away. Kezza's got ahead of Nunda. And look, further back we could see an instant here. Look how close they're getting. Nunda's really losing a few places. KD's lost a couple. V-Robbie's there as well. He's got to be careful. And there's Tommy. Oh, he's putting his car in a dangerous position there, Tommy, but they're all getting through nice at the moment, aren't they? Sly Guy's in 10th. Lynx has lost a place. Sly Guy's fighting with Chalkers. Chalkers stays in front. Good start. Really good start. Sly Guy's getting really close to Chalkers, and he's going to go down the inside. He's got to try and make moves if he can, Sly Guy. Even on those medium tyres, because otherwise everyone's just going to pull away. There's a spinning Mercedes. There's V-Robbie. V-Robbie's had a spin there, and there's a spinning Ferrari. Is it still raining? 2 cars are just spun. Look, all by themselves under traction. They've lost it, accelerating into the corner. No damage for either, but V-Robbie and Ayub Khan flung to the back of the grid as Lynx getting past Immortal. Yeah, Immortal is just reserving, of course, so I can't see him getting people's way too much. But yeah, this is what I mean. The top 2, they've got to pull away. Got to pull away now. Shadders, what's happened to Shadders? Oh, he's got end plate damage. So Shadders, he might have been collected by one of the spinners. Oh, piss off, battery level low. Where's my charger? I'll get it soon. But yeah, these 2, you'd expect them to pull away a little bit, wouldn't you? They're slightly quicker, they're a couple of attempts quicker lap than Kezza and Sloth. Sloth's had a good start. Unfortunately for Nunda, lost a couple of places. But yeah, 2 places gained for Sloth. Sly Guy's gained 3 places on those medium tyres. It's a great start, and he really needed that. He's just got to try now, Sly Guy, to stay up, keep up with these soft runners in front. Obviously, they're about second lap quicker, those soft tyres at the moment. But we know Sly Guy is one of the quickest drivers. And he's called it quits in the pits already. Ayub Khan. He will not be reserving again anytime soon, that's for sure. That's 3 weeks he'll be banned from reserving for. We don't call it quits in the pits. Not here. Black Box will be waiting for this DRS to be enabled, won't he? Because he's half a second off Epic the Animal. He was disappointed with his Q3 lap. He looked very level in terms of quali pace for Epic the Animal. See, when they get to lap 3, that starts. That's when you get the DRS. Keza and Sloth under pressure from Nunda as well. Nunda looks quick, doesn't he? He does look really quick. He obviously lost that P3. I think he had a poor start. He went deep into turn 1. Sly Guy's getting past Tommy. Sly Guy, this is why he's starting the mediums. Avoid any trouble at the start. Gained 4 places already. This is brilliant from Sly Guy. It's working well from Links up in 10th as well. It's not been too bad for him. I question Sly Guy's strategy. It might have been silly of me saying predicted pit stop, 2-stop. I think you will see a couple of cars do a 2-stop, but I don't think you'll see many do that. So there is usually a safety car at some point. Just tends to be the way on this game. As Tommy goes wide, probably would have collected a warning for that. DRS is now enabled. Music to Black Box's ears. And yeah, no one's really pulling away from each other, are they? Obviously Shannon's had to pit. But that is hard. And Sly Guy's going down the inside of KD. He's blocked up a little bit there. Good view from Tommy, and Sly Guy's got the move done. He's so much quicker in the race than he is at quali today, isn't he? Because that 1.4 gap, obviously, as the laps go on, that 1.4 difference between the softs and mediums just gets lower and lower because the softs wear out quicker. But yeah, Sly Guy, he's got the same pace as the leaders at the moment, in fact. He's going to go wide there, and Mortal, he might pick up a warning for that, but yeah, Mortal's under pressure. Siege behind 2, Siege not had a bad start. Sly Guy's got to try and get past Nunda now. Nunda's going to get Sloth here. Sloth is a sitting duck. This will be an easy move. Nunda's not lagged today at all, is he? Simple move for Nunda. He needs to try and close up to Keza now. But Sloth will want to try and stay within the DRS of Nunda because he has got a bit of a train behind him. Chalkers is one of them. Chalkers down the inside. We're going ball with Links to watch that move. And Chalkers, is Tommy going to fight it back? I think Tommy is. There's action going on towards the back as well. Siege getting past Immortal, I think we just saw. Oh, this is a great place to go side by side. Brilliant bit of racing, beginning of sector 3. Chalkers, I think, just about got it. Tommy's going to get squeezed out. But he's going to go down the inside. No, he's not. He tucks back in. It's a lovely track for some great side-by-side racing. Sector 3 in particular. And already, yeah, Nunda's not managed to pull away from Sloth, has he? So Sloth's going to get the DRS and he needs it because Sly Guy's right behind him. Nunda might have got a warning for that. Keza has done incredibly well to try and keep up in the top 2. He's pulled away from this battle, isn't he? Really showing his true worth today, Keza. DRS is very powerful on this track. It is indeed, yeah. Really is powerful. And of course you've got space. You've got space to go down the inside, particularly at turn 1. The leaders came together, didn't they, of course. Oh, and there we go, Jake Say getting passed by Vivo. We don't think he fought that too hard. We saw KD and Dan Murphy leading the race on Thursday come together, didn't we, unfortunately, at turn 1, so it can go wrong sometimes. We've not seen many big crashes, have we, this year between the leaders and the Champions League. Black Box and Links obviously were involved in a little incident. I say little, it took Black Box pretty much out of the points, didn't it? Links getting past Tommy. It's a strange place to get a move done. I wonder if Tommy lost a bit on the traction. Obviously Links on the mediums as well, but Links gets through. He's up into P9, and just the start he would have wanted. Sly Guy definitely start here have wanted. He's going to try and get past Sloth, but Sloth's got DRS back from Nunda, isn't he? He's weaving all over the track. I think he's a little bit too far back, unfortunately. Black Box getting close to Epic Yano as well. Yeah, Sly Guy just a little bit too far back to make a move on Sloth this time. And of course, having that DRS is really helping. Nunda's just not got the race pace. Well, he has got the same race pace as Keza, really, but yeah, just can't catch up. He's not quicker than Keza at the moment, and that's why this train's staying. Nunda is quicker than Sloth, but he just can't pull away because Sloth is keeping up with the DRS, which, as Dylan says, is very powerful around here. And Sly Guy all the time is sticking with this as well. But like I say, the leaders, Epic the Animal, Black Box, they're not pulling away from Nunda. They're no quicker than Nunda at the moment. And like I say, Sly Guy could be the quickest driver on the track if he gets past. Is he going to make a move down to turn 1? Is Sloth going to go for a move? No, neither of them are. It's just too risky. You know, great start, Sly Guy. You don't want to ruin it now by having a risky move. Surely he's not going to try and make a move here on Sloth. He's going to go for it. Oh, no, that's silly camera angle. He's got it done, though. He's got it done. What a move from Sly Guys. KD gets a penalty. on the corner already on that 5, but what a move from Sly Guy. Get that clip, Dylan. Get that one clipped. I like that. Got a rubbish camera angle of it. And yeah, already now Sly Guy's soaring up to the back of Nunda. I've got to watch the lead though, because look, these are close. Black Box has got a lot more deployment saved up as well. Oh, he's not going to get quite close enough, is he? I don't think. He's just going to be a little bit too far back. He's prioritising getting a good exit here, Black Box, to try and have a bit of a go in sector 3. Sly Guy's going to get Nunda, isn't he? Or is he? He wants to stick his nose in. He does stick his nose in, but Nunda's just about got it. Good racing from these two again. But sector 3, we know moves can happen. Sloth is right behind Sly Guy as well. He's going to take a different line. He wants to get that move back off Sly Guy. No, don't blame him. If I was on the soft tyres, I'd want to get past the medium runner. No, it is Sly Guy, one of the quickest drivers in the world. So yeah, I don't think I'd be fighting Sly Guy. Not by choice, by pace. KD and Chalkers catching up, and yeah, Lynx really quick, isn't he? So yeah, the medium's a lot quicker. Maybe that gap wasn't 1.4 today. Maybe that's different because of the track temperature today or something. But medium's doing really well. Say Sly Guy just a bit too far back, isn't he? And Black Box was a bit too far back. Let's go for move on Epic the Animal. Epic the Animal's just about got enough, but he's using a lot more deployment, isn't he, than Black Box. Black Box saving it. He's picking his moment. He needs a good exit. Is important for Black Box. Through turn 11, out turn 11, and Lynx getting past Chalkers. Oh, he's got the move done again in the S's. Don't know if they made contact, but Lynx has got it done. Fair play to these medium runners, because at the end of the race they'll be on the soft tyres if all goes to plan. If that is their strategy, Sly Guy can go for it here. He is going to go for it, and he's getting the move done. He will have the DRS as well, Sly Guy. Nunda's going to get it moved back, but watch. DRS for Sly Guy, he'll start to pull away again. There you go. Because Sly Guy was behind Nunda when the activation line was there. At the activation line, I should say. Sloth with the DRS then trying to close up to Nunda. Sly Guy's now going to try and close up to Keza in P3. Just watch that 3.2 second gap. That will soon come down. That will come down, down, down. We're already nearly at the quarter distance when they cross the line. Oh well, that's gone quick, isn't it? It's been an incredible start. Only instant we've seen, obviously, Ayub calling it quits because he had a spin, I think. Don't know if he got damaged, didn't look like it. Shadows did get a bit of damage, unfortunately. And yeah, he's had to pit. But apart from that, it's been all good, isn't it? Black Box. So if he uses deployment there, he might have had enough to go for a little move on the inside, but like I say, Black Box, he's not going to take risks, is he? He's leading the championship by 23 points. He's just got to keep getting that car on the podium, and Lynx is getting past KD down to turn 1. Good move there from Lynx. Got it clipped, saying Dylan. Bet I could have Sly Guy at Giraffe saying Mushroom. Yeah, I'll believe. Definitely wouldn't have him at this. He'd be on the wet tyres round here, and I think he'd still be quicker than me. 6 temps there, but the Animal's got on Black Box at the moment, so yeah. Check the braking zone out. And it's a good exit again for Epic the Animal. Although Black Box is going for it, V-Bobby gets another penalty. Now this is going to be no. He's going to get close. He's going to get close, Black Box. He's going to do it. The pace he's got on the straight line is crazy. Black Box going to try and fight it around the outside. He thinks better of it though. Black Box takes the lead of the race. Epic the Animal's just going to sit there and be patient. Sam Swift on the medium tyres as well. Getting past Tommy down the inside. Tommy's going to try and fight it. And Siege and Immortal further back as well. Siege turns in there. It's lenient when the track limits around there. So yeah, Siege on these soft tyres has not... Yeah, made a couple of places up. Didn't he? Yeah, 3 places he's gained. He's trying to put it down the inside again as well. Death Dragon's got a great view of this. And yeah, I think Siege might have it. Was Immortal going to try and challenge on the inside? He is. Oh, this could end in carnage. They're side by side. Immortal's got it. Yeah, Siege goes out wide. Oh, is Siege going to fight it back? No, he's not. We saw Sapp and Hamilton, didn't we, fight it out there a few years ago when Raikkonen won. Go on the outside, it's just no grip, it's just dirt, and sometimes you fly off the track and spin you if you're not lucky. Look at the battle for the leader. Epic Animal wants his back. Yeah, Black Box got the more deployment though, isn't he? Be interesting to see in terms of penalties who's got how many warnings. Yeah, the Sly Guy's slowly catching up to these soft runners. He's the quickest driver on the track, Sly Guy, that's for sure. Oh, excuse me. LOI Daboom is back. Thank you for the follow, mate. Number 1022. sure he'll be cheering Sully on today. Yeah, Sully's not quite up to pace there. I wonder if he's gone back to taking all his assists off. There was a spell, obviously, it was incredibly quick for us. And Black Box is back in the being taken quite with the animal. Again, relatively routine move. That DRS is strong and it's done quite easily. It might just be exchanging positions lap by lap, these two. Yeah, Sully, of course, last season trying to take all his assists off. He was quick, but he just kept having incidents, unfortunately. And then yeah, got fed up with it eventually. So Immortal's lost a couple of places here. I wonder if he's just get backing out of a fight here because he's just reserving Immortal. Well, I don't think he is because V-Bobby's right there. This is a fantastic battle we've got going on here for P12. Right in the mix of it all, aren't they? All there's contact there between the Mercedes and the AlphaTauri all go on board with Sully. Yeah, so I wonder if he's taking his assists back off. Sully's going to try and fight on the outside. No, he's not. No grip down the medium tyres, that's for sure. Yes, there's a go back under. There's a great train we've got forming here. Hits for Nunda, hits for KD. Is that two-stopper? Surely they're not going to touch the hard tyres. Don't mention the hard tyres because they're absolutely dog shit around here, as you can probably tell with the grip we're talking about that's needed. Oh, Nunda's put the hard tyres on. Jesus Christ. Oh, excuse me. One sip of drink and happens. And look at Keza. Wow. The Black Box and Epic the Animal. And I don't know if they had a little squabble somewhere. Chalkers gets a penalty. But the squabble somewhere in sector 1. But whatever's happened to allow Keza to catch right up, and he's going to have DRS as well now. Pace of the leaders. Sully is doing no assist as well, saying Dylan. There we go, he's obviously heard. Black Box then, it's just a bit too far back this time, but Kez with that DRS will be happy. Sly Guy's going to join this battle soon, isn't he? Link's there in 6th. He's closing up the stop. He's about 4 seconds off Sly Guy, so Sly Guy's about half a second on that quicker. Sam's getting past Chalkers here. Yeah, the mediums are quicker. They are definitely quicker now. It's just a case of what strategy, and there we go, another example of it. Death Dragon getting past. Not dirt being kicked up there. And yeah, with Sully, who is on no assist as we've heard. Just watching on this battle, I think he's doing the right thing here. Holding back a bit. Don't get any dirty air. Don't risk damage from the car spinning in front of you or changing line. Save these tyres and go for a medium soft. That's what I do. Softs be dropping now, yeah, absolutely. This is the time they drop. Sly Guy's in the pits from the mediums. Is he going soft, medium, soft, soft? I'm sure he'll be on soft tyres, Sly Guy. Sully gets a... That's harsh. That's harsh. V-Bobby's in the pits as well. I think that's Death Dragon. No, it's Siege in the pits. Will Sly Guy go on to softs? It's more medium, so he's going for a medium, soft for Sly Guy. I thought medium soft, unless he's not got 2 sets of softs, but he didn't get through the Q3, so I think he would have done. I'd have gone another lap and done medium, soft, personally. Yeah, Sly Guy's out in front of Nunda. Oh dear, he's got a Slayer in front of him. Yeah, Siege and V-Bobby been in the pits, so fresh mediums on from these. Death Dragon gets a 3-second penalty. Immortal's going to come right out in this battle. Oh, and he spun V-Bobby. Immortal's at fault there, unfortunately. He's just completely turned into V-Bobby. Shadows behind, he gets past V-Bobby as well. I'm sure V-Bobby will be having something to say about that. I don't know if Immortal didn't see him or what, but yeah, unfortunately for V-Bobby, he's had a spin already in the race, hasn't he, at the beginning. That was not V-Bobby's fault at all. I hope he's not got damage from it. Towards the front of Epic Yano in the lead. Black Box, oh, he's going to send it round here. We'll go on board with Keza. Keza's got a great view of this. Sly Guy getting past. Well, I shouldn't even, not even going to look at that because I'm sure it's just Jake moving out of the way for Sly Guy. It's on the straight anyway, so don't think Jake could have done. Oh, Black Box got the better line here, isn't he? He's just not close enough to make a move. Who's going to pit? Or are they going to try and do a one-stop? Epic. Oh, they're both pitting. Well, they're all pitting. Oh, Keza nearly went into the back of Black Box there. No 5-second penalties. Nope. Link's then on the mediums is also in. Sloth is in too. Sam's going to stay out and take the lead. How Sam would love a safety car in the next minute or so. That would really help him. Chalker stays up too, so is Death Dragon. I'm surprised the ones on the mediums coming in so early. That is surprising. Can you do soft now to the end of the medium runners? What's Link's do? No, Link's is on more fresh medium, soft. I don't see why I'm not doing medium, soft. Link's and Sly Guy. Black Box. Oh, look at that. It's a Sly Guy Bob hitting a lap earlier. He's now right on the back of the leaders and ahead of Keza, importantly. That's really changed me. Yellow flag is for Jake the Slayer. He's had a spin. Oh, it was a virtual safety car as well. Oh, Slayer. Has he got? He's got no front wing. Yeah. Poor mistake from Slayer, I presume. I don't think there's any cars around him, was there? Now, I don't think that's going to affect anything as VSC because it's a long time before the leader, Sam, gets to the pits. Although, I say, we have seen really long VSCs on this game. There's no reason for this one to stay out. It's only a front wing that needs, well, needs clearing. That's what it's out for, really, isn't it? I mean, obviously it's just a game, but it's annoying. I wish you could see like recovery work going on, or see a little marshal run onto the track, because it just seems silly when you got a VSC for a bit of damage being cleared up, which actually isn't there on the game. Yeah, we go. VSC's ended. So yeah, had it stayed out another 30 seconds or so, Sam could have got a cheap pit stop. He might be covering the pits anyway here, Sam. He doesn't. Chalker surely will. Yeah, I was gonna say. Death Dragon stays out. Max stays out. Sully stays out. Epic the Animal stays out, and then this is the net fight for the lead, isn't it? Sly Guy, he can do this. This is a fantastic race. What a race this has been. Immortal's getting past Jake. Obviously Jake's in the pits, isn't he? Well, he will be in a minute. Just make sure he didn't crash going to the pits, Jake. Well done. Yeah, Sam leads though. Obviously they've all got to pit still. Are they going for the one-stop strategy? In which case they won't be letting these people pass, because they could be racing with them. Especially Sam, he's got a few seconds clear in the lead. If Sam is doing a one-stop medium softs and these lot struggle to get past, don't rule Sam out of this. And so yeah, the quickest drivers will want to go for two-stop, because they can, you know, they push it all the time. That's when they're at their best. What we love to see as well. But if they can't get past and someone else is going to do a one-stop, Sam's not got as much pace as Black Box. Epic the Animal slide up, but he can get podiums, he can do all sorts. And Epic the Animal's getting past Sully. That's important, because now Sully will be holding Black Box up for sector 3. It might allow Epic the Animal to put a second clear, but that's going to be hampered by the cars he's got in front of Black Box. He's not going to hang about behind Sully, is he? He's going to go for it straight away, and Sully's got to let his teammate through as well. Not quite going to let Keza through though, is he? No, he's not. So yeah, all back to normal then. They need to get past Max and Death Dragon next. That's the next little battle they need to get past. Are any of them pitting? No, they're not. They're going for a one-stop, these. Unless they're going for a... Yeah, might as well. You can pit. You can do 12 laps on the softs at a stretch. So they can get to lap 16 and then come in the pits. Keza on Sully. There we go. Keza's... Yeah, Sully just not quite got the pace on no assists at the moment. But like I say, it's a learning curve on no assists. You'll get quicker and quicker as you use them. Great teamwork by Sully, absolutely, as always. Ninja on these hard tyres, I just don't understand it. Starting on the softs, could have just done a couple of laps extra and then put the mediums on them. It's so much slower. Yeah, Lynx and Sloth, of course, but if they've got to do another pit, Lynx and Sloth, then I don't rule Linda out, as long as he doesn't fall off too much and he's sensible. But look how close these cars are now. Sly Guy's trying to send it up the inside of Black Box here. Black Box had to change his line. Better exit though for Black Box. And this is going to be really close. Of course, Black Box has got the DRS. Epic the Animal's going to get past Max. Oh, look. This is going to be interesting. We're going to go 3 wide, surely. Is Epic the Animal going to go for it on another car as well? Sly Guy's around the outside of Black Box. This is a great battle. Sly Guy's on the inside. Menace Max is right there as well. And Sly Guy's been caught out because Max has had to brake. And Max was the car in front of Sly Guy. Black Box can thank Max there, I think. Oh, and there's damage. Was that... Did Death Dragon just go into the back of Black Box? They're all letting each other through, aren't they? Death Dragon lets his teammate Black Box through. And Death Dragon might try and hold Sly Guy up here for his teammate. And he will as well. Great teamwork from Death Dragon. I'm sure Black Box will be singing his praises again. Yeah, it wasn't damage to Black Box. It might have just been a spark flying up from the contact. But yeah, I'll tell you what, Max, Death Dragon have done a fantastic job getting out of the way as best as they could there. They, obviously, like I say, on a one stop, they're on a one stop, and they can come into play for this race. They can't just move out of the way. But they've done incredibly well to not get any damage or anything go on there. It was incredibly clean racing. His Sly Guy sent it on the inside. Oh, he's got Death Dragon closed the door a bit, didn't he? And Death Dragon's a lot slower than Sly Guy for this sector. Oh, he's making a move. KD's out. KD is out. What's happened to KD? It's a safety car. Oh, he's lost it coming out of turn 1. Again, another one of the reserves. crashed out. And now what does Sam do? He's got to pit for hards to the end. He's going to have to. Death Dragon and Max will get the pit. It's a shame we're seeing a safety car for a crash. KD, oh KD's not happy. Not sure, was it? I'm not sure if it was an incident with anyone else, but yeah, he's out. KD. Won't be no double Haas podium today. Great move by Sly Guy before the safety car's out. Yeah, that was a great move from Sly Guy. Death Dragon, fair play to it. It's really trying to help his teammate hold Sly Guy up. Yeah, safety car now. They have to stay out. Epic the Animal, Black Box and Sly Guy. In fact, they've all got to stay out now on these relatively new tyres. So yeah, this helps Nunda. Nunda can put fresh mediums onto the end. Or we can say, oh, it's Black Box. What are they doing? Black Box and Sly Guy in the pits. Surely softs can't go to the end from here. I can't see what else they'd be doing. Or are they putting hards onto the end? It's softs for Sam. So he's not touching the hards, he's going for the soft. Black Box is going to the softs. Sly Guy is also going for the soft. Can soft seriously make it? I suppose if we have 2 laps under the safety car, then yes. But it's going to be a struggle. Pit crews have done their job. Black Box, I got shafted by the Aston Martin pit crew the other day. I lost 2 places to Shadders and Psycho in the pits. So Black Box is lucky to come out in front of Sly Guy. And look at that now. Sam's strategy has worked absolutely perfectly because he's ahead of Black Box and Sly. He's jumped Black Box, Sly Guy, Keza because he stayed out. Epic the Animal leads with freed up on me. He's still got to pit. He's still got to pit. So I wonder if he's regretting that already, staying out, especially if Black Box and Sly Guy's high as 5th and 6th. A real shame we've seen a safety car though. I don't think KD's finished the race. He's reserving the Champions League, and I think he's done about 5 now. Actually, I should have been racing that car. He should have been sat in the comms box, shouldn't he? So that's the way it should have been. But yeah, it's the first real big crash we've seen, isn't it? Sort of little spin for V Robbie, a couple of little spins from him. Apart from that, it's been a relatively sound race. Jacob Slade, of course, had a crash on his front wing. Yeah, cracking race though so far. Just gone over the halfway mark. Safety car will definitely stay out for 1 more lap at least. Yeah, KD, I didn't mean now, mate. I just been. Yeah, it's not in the best of weeks. It's only Grand Prix for KD, unfortunately. But I'll say the highlight was him doing the commentary yesterday, which was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, this is, I'll say, Black Box and Sly Guy, they've got to get past Sam. Because Sam, like I say, he's an experienced driver. You know the pace he's got. We all know the pace he's got. He's been on the podium just once this season. But, say, previously he's been fantastic. Last season he had some fantastic races as well. And, oh no. It's given Epic the Animal a 5-second penalty for collision with Sloth. Goodness sake, and of course we're not sure if that'll be able to remove if it's served under served under the safety car, or even if it's served on the green flag and there's a safety car at the end. So not too sure if that can be removed. It can't be having these things happen. We shouldn't be making contact with other cars. I'm not saying it was Epic's fault, because you know what this game's like. Someone can absolutely shunt you off at turn 1 and they'll say it's your fault, but that's what this game's like. But I'm just saying, you should not be making contact on the safety car, anyone. For as quick as some of these drivers are, you can't drive around at 70 miles an hour without making contact. It's not good enough. But, like I was saying, it might have been a Codemaster thing, you never know. Yeah, we're talking about Sam, weren't we? This is race number 31 for Sam, and yeah, he's had 6 podiums. He had 1 win that came back in League 1, I think, the season before last. But he's in a good position here, isn't he? Can he hold up Black Box and Sly Guy though? That's the question. It's a shame having a safety car. It is a real shame because it does sort of neutralise the race a bit. When that race was all go, I wanted to see the strategy play out. It's unfortunate we're not going to get to see that. All KD's fault. I know I can compete in this league. Yeah, KD can definitely compete. His pace is definitely competition worthy in this league. It's just about crossing that line at the end. And Linden and Sully having a little battle. They're getting patient. Linden needs to hang back. Safety car is coming in. Jake's on the mediums. He wants to be on the softs. Well, tough titties. So Epic Animal's got to pit again. Sloth. Did he get through? Yeah, because Sloth has got to pit again as well. Young Tommy can get to the end. Will he fight the car? This is where it usually starts to get a little bit messy. Cars desperate to try and get through because there's cars right in front of them with slower tyres. The safety car's going stupidly slow. Epic Animal's not going to be happy with this. Although Epic Animal is going quick, isn't he, I suppose? So you might argue. That is really slow for the safety car. When's he going to go? When's he going to go? He's gone already, I think, isn't he? He's gone. Yeah, no he hasn't. Alright, no he hasn't. Now he's gone. I didn't read that very well. Sloth didn't either. Actually, he did. He's done alright there, Sloth. Tommy's not read it very well, but his tyres are struggling, aren't they? Sam is going to send it up the inside. No, he's not. He's got to be careful. Black Box and Sly Guy right behind him. Chalker's in 7th, so Sly Guy and Black Box. Chalker's on used medium, so Chalker's Sly Guy and Black Box haven't got to worry too much about what's behind him. Tommy's in the wall. He could not warm up those medium tyres. It's not been the best of weeks for Tommy, is it, unfortunately? Yellow flag in sector 1. That's because of that incident with Tommy. Don't know if there was contact with another car, but he's lost out there and lost his front wing. Sly Guy gets a 3-second penalty. He said penalties could come into this. He's looked so much quicker than Black Box at this stage. He goes down the inside. Black Box is going to go for the up and under. Sly Guy's got that 3-second penalty now, which Black Box will be very happy about. He's cutting back in to get the slipstream, and then, yeah, Sly Guy's pulled away, but now Black Box will slowly start to catch up that slipstream. Will he pull out and go down the inside? No, he won't. Sam, go around the outside of Sloth. I think he's going to get this done as well. It's a great battle in between. Sloth has just not got the grip, has he? Sam's getting the move done. It's aggressive. It's aggressive. Sam's on the outside line. Sly Guy might go for a move on them both here. He is going for a move on them both. Oh, he's caned it in. Oh, that's poor from Sly Guy there. I think he'll be found at fault for that. There's damage to Sloth. Don't think he'll be too happy about that one. Black Box now going on the outside of Sam. Oh, they're going to go side by side. Black Box gets the move done. Don't know if there's damage for Sloth. No, there's not. But yeah, Sam and Sloth both lost that place as well. It's the fastest lap for Sly Guy. But yeah, that wasn't the best of moves. I think it was one he sort of committed to, and then straight away after thought, oh dear, this ain't going to end well, and it absolutely slammed into 2 cars there. Yeah, Epic the Animal has got to pit again. Sly Guy, Black Box, Sam haven't. He's yeah, in trouble. Epic the Animal, unfortunately. Running the pit again. Strategy really not worked out for him, is it? And unfortunately, it just happens to be his teammate calls that safety car. Sly Guy will be looking to get past her as soon as he's so quick, Sly Guy, isn't he? He looks so much quicker. He's got that 3-second penalty. That'll be irrelevant. If he gets ahead of Epic the Animal and pulls clear, that penalty will be irrelevant. I can't see Epic the Animal fighting this too hard. He can't, can he? He's not got the pace on those medium tyres down the straight. Sly Guy takes the lead then. He has a 3-second penalty. Epic the Animal obviously has 5-second penalty, which we don't know if it'll be removed. Max getting past Keza, and who's that sliding? That was Max sliding. I don't know if there's contact with another car. Gets out of the way. Link's there on top. I've not mentioned Link since that first stint really. He's down in 10th. See on newer soft tyres and further back. There's battling going on. Middle and the medium tyres getting past as well. Max getting out of the way. C's taking advantage of that. And yeah, both AlphaTauris there. Further back. Epic the Animal already nearly 2nd behind Sly Guy. Black Box in 3rd. Sam in 4th. Sloth falling back on the medium tyres, isn't he? And yeah, Menace Max losing more place. So I don't know if he's just getting out of the way. He's into the pit, so he must have damage. We can't see it. There's no end plate missing, but like I say, it doesn't matter on this game. It's minor damage. And up cars undrivable, especially a track like this. Did Bradfield last night in Russia? Yeah, I saw he brake checked someone as well. I think I thought I saw him brake check Russia at some point. The question is, when does Epic the Animal come in the pits? I suppose he's just hanging out waiting for another safety car. So if he pits now, he's saying 16th. But I'm pretty sure he's sat there now regretting not pitting, because he'd be level with this now. It should still be in the lead if he pitted in the soft tyres. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not worked out great for him. Sam's in a great place in P4. Sully's getting past Lynx. Lynx has then got Death Dragon, Feather, Chalkers and Sloth. Look at this battle. They're going to go 3 wide. They're going to go 3 at both Red Bulls. Both Red Bulls involved in this. The Red Bulls are side by side. Kez and Chalkers. They both want this. Chalkers is going to fight it all into the back. I think that might have been Death Dragon going to the back. Chalkers fighting his teammate. I don't know why, because Kez has got so much more grip. He's got no choice in the end. Kez is going to get the move. Surely he does. Of course, Chalkers, it's awkward letting him through, because if he lets his teammate through, he might have no choice but to let someone else through. So it might be why he's fighting a bit sloppy. He's just falling down the road. And again, I think he regrets not pitting under that safety car. I think everyone who didn't pit does regret pitting now. One he'll be in the pits, and he's not. Again, those medium runners, F at the animal as well. Just be hoping for a safety car now. Black Box and Sam really cashing up. And when Sly Guy's got clear air, it doesn't matter what penalty he's got, because he'll make that time up, won't he? Heather in 5th. But all you can say is at the top 3, and there's no surprises. Lynx goes down inside, gets moved on. Death Dragon. So Lynx up to 7th. So yeah, Lynx really close now. He needs to get past Chalkers. Just got to wait to the straight. And then I don't think Keza will be easy to pass, that's for sure. Pace he's had today, I think that'll be a really tight one. Yeah, he's looking pacey now, isn't he? And Sam Swift on Black Box, look. Sam Swift has got incredible pace, isn't he? When he's up there battling with the leaders. He's looking at the advantage he's got over Black Box. Black Box now got the DRS. Yeah, Black Box has just got enough, I think, hasn't he? He's not going to be able to get past Epic, though. Is Sam going to go for this on Black Box? Oh, he's had to back off, unfortunately, isn't he? He's going for a better exit. Lynx does get past Chalkers, or does he? Chalkers is going to fight this. We're going for the Death Dragon to see. Lynx gets a move done. Chalkers run a bit wide, but it was Lynx's corner. He had the inside and had his nose in front. And Lynx gets on the P6. And oh, Death Dragon. Oh, if he can make that stick, what a move from Death Dragon. That's a great move. Came out of nowhere. I don't think Chalkers were expecting that. I certainly weren't expecting it. Sully could be on some points. Unfortunately, he got a penalty. But everyone behind him in the medium. Soft really struggling. Ninja, unfortunately, he did pick for fresh mediums, but not quite worked. Soft's got a penalty for that. Yeah, he tried to run wide, so he didn't give him the penalty. It didn't work there. It's going to take something else to go wrong in this race, I think, to stop Sly Guy winning. The only thing, if he gets another penalty, he's been pushed now. Obviously, he's already got one, and that happened a good few laps ago as well. He got that 3-second penalty. Black Box needs to get past. Needs to get past Epic the Animal as soon as, and then Sly Guy to get another penalty, and then put him on 6. Can the softs comfortably get to the end though? That's the thing. That's another thing to talk about. Sly Guy's been pushing it so hard in these soft tyres. And what shape they'll be in at the end, but at the moment I think it's safe to say Sam looks quicker than Black Box, isn't he? Can't get past this. Whenever he gets to the straight, he accelerates well, but then Black Box gets his DRS, and then look, he gets at this point, it's just too much, and Sam just not taking the risk on the brakes, and no, he's not. I don't blame him really, but Black Box is misjudged the braking zone over there. Nun is getting past Sloth, as you can see. Oh, big lock up from Sully there with no assists. You can tell he's got no assists on really ripping those tyres up. At least, if Epic the Animal wants Black Box and Sam up much longer, just keep your eyes on that. Keep your eyes on Keza. That 3-second gap. You watch it keep coming down if Epic the Animal keeps holding his up. I think he might pit soon. No Epic. I think he might pit on the next lap. So he started in the mediums, then put more mediums on. So he's got to pit at some point. Black Box is a lot closer. He's a lot closer. He's going to go for a move. He's not using his deployment, is he? So I presume not. No, he didn't have a little think about it, didn't he? He's got to watch out because Sam's right there. That's the thing. He can't make a risky move, Black Box, because he could lose the place to Sam. And Lynx really close against it. Yeah, Keza, unfortunately, not really closing up on this gap, just because Keza's got his own battle with Lynx, isn't he? So that's why they're not closing up as much as we thought. This is Sly Guy, look, just running away with it. That's the thing, if it costs you a penalty getting past someone by running wide and getting that extra bit of time, if you've got the pace to pull away once you're there, it's worth it, isn't it? Again at this stage, Sam close to the Black Box. Gets the better exit as well, Sam does. Closes up to Black Box. As soon as that DRS comes enabled though, Black Box then starts to slowly pull away. Sam's just not quite got enough. Yeah, but yeah, really fighting Lynx getting past because now we could see Lynx close up to this battle. We think Lynx is slightly... Oh, Death Dragon's there as well. Where's this pace come from? Death Dragon, who's he giving his controller to? Keza's going to fight it, but... Jesus Christ, Death Dragon. his point pace isn't quite there, is it? But the race pace is incredible. Oh, this is going to be tight. Going board with Chalkers. Oh, Death Dragon's lost it. Oh no, I've jinxed it. He's okay. He's going to come back on in 10th. He can get places back. We saw Theo lose it there yesterday. So I think Lynx is slightly quicker than Keza in the race. Maybe not so much in the qualifiers we saw earlier. But yeah, already it's 2.6 now where Epic is holding these up. He's staying out another lap with Epic. He's just hoping for a safety car, isn't he? And then obviously hoping that everyone will, obviously if he pits now, and then it's a safety car, everyone might pit anyway, so he'll be further down. If it's a safety car next lap or two, then Epic the Animals, Lushes will be spared. Again, Lynx just not closed up. Epic the Animal, he must have, to be fair to him, I know Sligo's away, but the pace of Epic the Animal, these old medium tyres, have been very good. And I suppose Lynx's tyres are starting to go off now. I think all the soft tyres that were on 7 laps are starting to go off at this stage. Just because, yeah, they're going to struggle the last couple of laps. They're really going to struggle. Black Box again is too far back. Again, Sam's a bit too far back, isn't he? Sam uses deployment now. He would have had a go down the inside. Yeah, maybe Sam needs a bit more gutsy because I think Sam's got the pace. I really think Sam's got the pace. Again, Lynx just can't. Lynx and Kez just not closing up to this battle, are they? Sully getting really close to Chalks as well. Ninda there in 9th. Ninda's on for P7 at the moment because of the penalties to the cars in front. He's on better tyres than the 2 cars in front as well. In fact, Ninda's on the best tyres in the top 10, I think, at the moment because 7-lap-old softs, I think, now being overtaken by 7-lap-old mediums. What an epic race. This has been fantastic. Epic the Animal again, he's staying out. He's just hoping there's only 1 or 2 more laps. There can be a safety car now. He's hoping, isn't he? So his fingers crossed. Again, Sam, yeah, it's Lynx now trying to get out of the clutches of Keza, isn't he? He needs a really good second one here, Lynx, to try and put out that DRS zone from Keza. Keza's been right up the top in the whole race, so he's been incredible. Really showing that he can live with the top driver from the Champions League. 6 seconds now between Sligo and Epic the Animal. We can have another penalty, still win the race. Obviously, if there's in a safety car, obviously that's going to screw him over a bit. Now, Epic the Animal starting to go a bit slower, holding up Blackbox and Sam aren't quite keeping up. Lynx 2.1. Finally, that gap is starting to come down, isn't it? And Chalkers has lost it. Chalkers is facing the wrong way. I don't know if he's made contact there. He was close for the cars. Thank God for ghosting. Oh no, he's lost it again. He's got to cool it down. Got to cool those tyres down. We have seen Chalkers have a lot of spins out everyone, unfortunately, but just needs to cool those tyres down. Go for it, Sam. Oh, where's the deployment? He's happy to stick behind Blackbox, isn't he? And Linda and Sully. Linda's going to get Sully, isn't he? Yeah, Linda may going to get past. Yeah, Sam is just. I feel he should be. I don't know if his deployment's broken or what, or whether it's just not showing up. It has shown us before that Sam's on different tyres to what he's actually on. He's had that glitch, but I don't think it's the same for the deployment. But I just think commentary curse is real. Yeah, Dylan, I've really screwed Death Dragon over. He's still on some good points, though, isn't he? Still looking very good. Less than 2 seconds now, Lynx, and he's pulling Keza along as well. They're closing right up to this battle. This is going to get really interesting for the last 2 laps. Epic the Animal, of course, is going to be because Sam's on for a podium. Lynx wants a podium spot of Sam, but like I say, Sam just seems to have so much pace. I think he's got to go for it, Sam, because if he doesn't, he could be on the fresh from Lynx and Keza soon. Epic the Animal, of course, has got to pit. Mort's getting passed by V. Robbie, not seeing those too much later. Oh, they've come together again. Have they come together again? Because they were at the same place as last time as well. I don't think the same things happened. Chalkers in the pits for soft tyres. It's going for the fastest lap point now. If you're new to PBA, I know we're seeing a lot of new followers today. You can get. Yeah, he has got his deployment there, Sam. And Blackbox. So the soft tyres are worse condition than the mediums now. Blackbox has not got a DRS, or did he get the activation on just in time? No, he didn't. So now Sam's going to push. These soft tyres really going off, aren't they? Is he going to go for it? No, I don't think he's going to go for it, is he? No, he's not. He just backs off, Sam. He's taking his time. There's not much time left. And Lynx is busy defending from Keza, so he's not pulled up either. Soft tyres really going off, aren't they? Really starting to go off. Chalkers gets a penalty. Young Tommy gets a penalty. Yeah, they're following each other over the same corner then. Unfortunately for both of them, they've had crashes, haven't they? Not sure, but I think it might be their own accord. Max unfortunately had wing damage. Jake had a crash in B. Robin. I think been involved with Mortal twice. Same place in the track. First time was definitely a Mortal fault from what we saw. Don't know about the second one. We just went through the Beaver who was spinning. Quick pen check. As you can see, it's just 3 seconds for everyone. Big Robbie's on 6. Then in the top 10, really. What we're looking at now, though. So yeah, I don't think we're going to see any more safety cars. Unfortunately, for the animal. It's going to be. Keza might have a go at Lynx. Lynx has not got enough grip now to close up the weapon these soft tyres, and you can tell from the gap between the Sly Guy and Epic the Animal because it's only 6.5. It got to 6 seconds a good few laps ago now. Sly Guy stopped pulling away. I just wonder, are we in puncture territory for the softs the last few laps? Is anyone going to be in puncture territory? So Epic the Animal's quicker on those mediums down than the rest of the soft runners. Nunda, watch out for Nunda. He's clearing the DRS from Sully. Can he close up on Keza and Lynx in that battle there? He's on for his best finish of the season. Yeah, can Nunda get 2 seconds and get past Lynx and Keza possibly? It'd be a huge arse, but if he does, that'd be his best season result of the season. Blackbox going to go down the inside of Epic the Animal. Epic the Animal on the outside. He's going to try and fight the place. I think that's Epic the Animals, isn't it, for now? Blackbox, he's just not got the grip, has he? Sam's fallen back a bit, so that's allowed Blackbox to have a go. So the risk was for Blackbox before. If he has a go, he might get it wrong. Sam is right there. Shadows and Viva will be back now. And then just closed up even more. As I was saying, I tried to get my words out, but couldn't quite do it. They're having a back off there. They're having a back off with 16. Wow. Grip's really starting to go. Will we see any more penalties decide the podium though? We know Epic Animal's not going to be on the podium. He's going to have to pit this lap, unfortunately, Epic the Animal. But, yeah, because it's a medium course. We'll just check quickly. I'm pretty sure he has. No. He did soft medium. Of course, yeah, he's starting the softs. What am I on about? Yeah. What? No one's told me in the comments I've been talking shit after the race. Jesus Christ. That's why Epic Animals say that. Why do I think that? No one in the comments told me I've been talking shit for after the race. No, they haven't. Useless a lot of you. Well, as useless as I am though. So Epic Animal is in P2. And of course that 5-second penalty will be removed. Because of, like I say, we think it was Sloth that was involved. Tapped him from behind, that's what it looked like. So we are that into the podium. I think I've tricked everyone into thinking, yeah, he's not on the softs. Yeah, I know that now. Lucky I checked the race director, wasn't it? But, well, in the end, that's worked alright, isn't it? I mean, it's given the Sly Guy the win, of course, because he's just Sly Guy's just been on another level. He managed to get past Epic the Animal, no one else could. So that 5 seconds will be removed for Epic the Animal. I'm pretty sure, because it's a silly safety car, unless he slammed the brakes on stuff. Anyway, 1 lap left then when Sly Guy crosses the line. I just wonder if any of these soft tyres, look how tentative he's being, Sly Guy. Will anyone lose it on these soft tyres the last lap? Nunda, he really closes up. If he gets 5th, and that will be obviously everyone in the top 5 this season. Oh, he's not going to get 5th going that way though. It's not going to happen, is it? He needs to get past 2 cars. Gonna have an absolute nightmare there. Check the pens, just so you know, I was listening. Tricked everyone into thinking that, didn't I? Yeah, I'll go for the pens again. Yes, Sully and Jet Dragon with 3 seconds, so Siege will be up to 9 as it stands. It's the only change. B-Robbie's getting past Immortal. Turn 1 again, and this time Immortal backs off. Yeah, I'll say surely not a hat-trick. But yeah, Sly Guy's just in a masterful race in this strategy. A safety car helped, didn't it? I've got to say, this has been an absolutely fantastic race. Just 1 safety car, only 1 DNF, but it won't count Ayub Khan. Oh, for goodness sake. Tommy's ruined it for us, isn't he? I've jinxed it again. Commentator's curse. Tommy's crashed coming out of the penultimate corner. You know, safety car on the last lap. Jake Say gets a 3-second penalty. Look, Tommy's down. That's 2 crashes then. Kez on Lynx. Kez's got Lynx. There's nothing Lynx to do about that. Kez is up to P5 then. He's going ball with Sly Guy. Sam's fallen back. I think his tyres are starting to go off, haven't they? Yeah, they've really started to go off. Has he got a puncture? No, he hasn't, has he? He's really struggling though. Anyway, Silly Sly Guy's back, come out the final corner. 3-second penalty. Don't mean diddly squat the win. Sly Guy's about to cross the line, and he wins the American Grand Prix. Epic the Animal come across the line for 2nd. We think he's going to get his 5-second penalty and move. He does take P2. Blackbox will be in 3rd. Sam takes 4th. Keza crosses the line for 5th. Lynx gets 6th. Keza had a great battle with Lynx at the end. Nunda 7th. Best result of the season. Well done to Nunda. Siege up to 8th because of penalties. Or is it giving Sloth some sort of stupid glitch? Quite sure. That's 70 laps knows meaning. But Siege up into 8th. Sully in 9th. And Death Dragon in 10th. Yeah, I think Siege did just get it. Because his medium's a lot quicker on that final lap. He's managed to get a lot quicker than Sully. Sully gets 2 points. Really impressive for no assist. Death Dragon gets 1 point. Such a shame for Death Dragon. No, of course, that's spinning out of boys. It could have been a few places higher. Could have been up in 8th. Yeah, what a race. Dylan puts in 1,000 bits, and yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll back that up with 100 bits myself, because that race was absolutely phenomenal. That's probably one of the best races we've had all season, all these. What a race. Some of the racing there was top quality. I mean, anyone can do. Oh, Hype Train close now. There we go. That's what that performance was worth. That's absolutely fantastic. 100% get removed. Consider me second. I will Epic the Animal. I'm presuming that's, yeah, too much from Death Dragon. We saw 3 of the same crashes. So go through his results. Sly Guy P11 to P1. People questioning his strategy, including myself, choosing to go out in Q2 and starting on the mediums over the softs. And that's why it worked perfectly. 14 laps on the softs again. Medium soft was easy for him today. Black box as well. It'll be P3 because Epic the Animal's got 5 seconds to be removed, which we're pretty sure will be. So he's up into P2. 3rd for Black Box. So that top 3 on the podium. I don't think we can have any surprises about that, can we? Sam in 4th after starting 14th. Again, the safety car really helped Sam out, but stellar race. And he kept up with Black Box and Epic the Animal, didn't he? He really was in that battle. Fantastic. And Keza and Lynx, what a battle they had towards the end. Keza up in 5th. Nunda's tied, I think, 1 or 2 more laps, and Nunda could have had that P5 and made that brilliant statistic. Siege in 8th, more points for him, no mistakes again. Sully in 9th with no assists, fantastic effort. Death Dragon 10th, Immortal 11th, had a couple of incidents with V, Robbie, Sloth and Shadows there, 12th and 13th. Max down in 15th, Jake had a spin, lost his front wing. Chalkers had a spin towards the end as well, a few laps before the end. Tommy had a crash penultimate lap, Katie had a crash which caused a safety car halfway through the race, and then we had a noob decide to pit and quit for some reason. Would have been more interesting about the safety car than absolutely it would have been, but at the end of the day, so glad that it stayed clean and it still was a fantastic race even with that safety car. Really enjoyed that. Fantastic race. I'm going to get the top 3 in. Yeah, we're pretty sure Epic Animal had that 5 seconds removed. Like I say, there was no safety car or anything after, so it's good to be removed. Oh, let me get my list up. And we'll get in Epic the Animal, Black Box and Sly Guy. No surprise, it's those 3 names that I'm saying are in the party chat with me again. But yeah, like I say, more points for the ones you'd expect. Another win for Sly Guy. Let me have a quick look through. I can't remember, but how many podiums is that now for Black Box? I think he's overtaken Lynx. They did have the same amount, but Black Box is now on 9 podiums for the season. Lynx on 8, so yeah, 9 for Black Box. It's an incredible effort from him there. But yeah, please shout me out to Black Box. Is Black Box with us? Yeah, he's literally just joined us. Felix DB77 says he wants a shout out to Black Box. So there you go. Black Box has heard it. He's with us. Anyway, we're going to start with Sly Guy, race winner. Well, I've got to be honest. Starting P11, I thought, what's going on here? Is he choosing to start 11th? But in the end, he's proved everyone wrong, and he's gone and won the race. How was your race, Sly Guy?
Don't doubt me.
Yeah, I think that's a message people have learnt tonight.
No, I got very lucky with the safety car. That's what I have to say.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have been in that same sort of position. I would have been near the front. I don't think I would have won at all, if not by that margin. So, yeah, I did not deserve to be on the top step today. So,
what were your tyres on at the end? How were your tyres? Because, like I say, you didn't
they
seem
were
to struggle
completely
too much.
dead.
Were they?
They were on like 70% on the last lap.
Well, was there any doubt when you came into the pits on the safety car? Was it always going to be softs?
No. It was always going to be softs.
That's the thing. Hard tyres, I suppose you would have been swallowed. But anyway,
Yeah.
keep that short and sweet for Sly Guy. Absolutely fantastic win again. And again, closes up towards the drivers towards the top. We've got Epic the Animal next to us. Epic the Animal, that 5 seconds penalty. We're pretty sure that's going to be removed. It looked like a simple safety car one, so that means P2 for Epic the Animal. Yeah. I know he'll be pretty gutted about that, but again, like I say, I think it's the 4th week in a row we spoke to you, so you've got to be half pleased with that.
I mean, I am half pleased. The only thing I'm really pleased about is there's like 2 things I'm pleased about. One, I didn't step a foot wrong today. I raced to the best of my ability, and you know you can always be happy with that regardless of what your result is. You know, if we run that back 10 times, I'm not going to perform any better than I did today. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, and I'm also happy about my string of podiums. You know, ever since I can race consistently in the league every weekend now, I've gotten a podium in every race, which is my goal. My goal each race is podium and just race to the best of my ability, so I accomplished my goal. But when it's your home race, when it's a track you're really good at, and you don't step a foot wrong, and you know you got good pace, of course the competitor in me, you know, the perfectionist, I wanted that win today, and it's just really frustrating because, you know, I say it almost every week. I think I'm the unluckiest guy in the league, and it's not even close. Like, the ratio of safety cars that happen when I'm in the net lead versus not is just astronomically in the favor of screwing me over. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, especially when it's your teammate today as well that caused it.
Yeah, like anyone watching this that's racing in this division, if you want to know if there's going to be a safety car, if I'm leading, like, just plan for a safety car because, you know, that's just going to happen. But, you know, at the same time, I raced really good. I feel like, you know, to the best of my ability. I don't feel like I stepped the foot wrong. So second's good, but when I feel like I should have got the win, you know, nothing against Sly Guy. The only reason I feel like I should have got the win was because Sly Guy started so far back. But I mean, yeah, him on the softs, it wasn't. I knew it was chalk there, but I was just happy to hold second. And yeah, that 5-second penalty, like, that's 100% removed. I'm up the safety car's gearbox, and I just get hit in the butt, and you don't want to see the clip because it's very explicit.
No, well done to Epic the Animal again. Like you say, all you can do is do your best. Sometimes the safety car and that will shaft you. It's got to work one way or the other. Unfortunately, it's happened to you a few times this season, but another podium, mate. Well done again. And Felix saying black box in the mud. Talking of black box, he's on the podium again. Good race, black box. How was that for you?
Well, I mean, I'm back. Well, how many podiums is this now? Is it like
9? 9 out of 13.
One more than Linked, and this was meant to be his track, remember? So
was it?
Yeah, he said he's pretty good at USA. So when we get to my tracks, it's a different story. And I'm already leading the championship, remember? So
yeah, well, Keza got past Links as well on the final lap, so Links was down 6th, I think, in the end. So I think it's more than 25 points clear in the standings now.
But today it was all about damage control, really, because well, like silly Sly Guy said, he got really lucky with the safety car, so that obviously didn't work out for me. And what actually happened was I had to go on tyres that I set 3 laps on in quali.
Oh.
So yeah, if Sly Guy was struggling, imagine how much I was struggling.
Well, what were your tyres on the end?
I didn't even check, but I got the little warning, like, I think 3 laps from the end or something like that. So
wow.
So yeah, I tried to give my teammate Slipstream a shout out to my teammate DJ Death Dragon. He's done pretty well there. I think in the qualifying, at least I saw. So
in the points, yeah, we noticed he was trying to hold Sly Guy up for you for quite a bit as well when he managed to get past him as well. So yeah, he definitely did a good job for you again.
Yeah, trying to stay behind Epic was hard towards the end, but I mean, I'm still standing here. I'm the best here, so I'm still gonna win. I'm still gonna win everything. It's just I think Sly Guy got a bit lucky there, and shout out to my mate Felix watching as well. I am in the mud. Definitely didn't get first, but still a podium.
Oh well, I did think you something was up because Sam Swift behind you after that safety car seemed to be a lot closer to you than you were to Epic the Animal. But I presume if you were on scrub tyres, that would be the answer to that. Anyway, like I say, well done to all 3 of you. Again, absolutely no surprise that you're the 3 speaking to us in the podium interview. Let me have a quick look at the calendar and see where we are next. So next week we'll be in Belgium. Oh, that's always a classic in Belgium. Bit of Spa, everyone. Looking forward to watch that one. But yeah, anyway, got to say, one of the best races we've had all season in the Champions League. Really good. Just one safety car, 17 crossed the line as well at the end. I think that's a record for this season. We've had a lot of incidents, haven't we? But end of the day, fantastic race. And well, we'll see you for League 1, League 2 tomorrow, and you'll see me next week for the Champions League on Saturday for 14. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you again soon.